This is a game called The Demons Told Me to Make This Game. The dev was nice enough to give me a key. I really enjoyed the demo. I did not finish it. So I will talk about when something's new for me, but the beginning will probably be the same. So I will be voice acting it when I can. I don't know if I'll make different decisions or not. I'll probably still try to play it as if it were me making the decisions, because that's, unless it's like a really fun decision where I'm like, I just want to see what this goes. But it seems to save as you go too. So, and we only have new game. So I think they did offer, if you did play the demo, they would offer a save that plays from there. I figured I didn't finish the demo, so I might as well start over new. As a treat. No, I couldn't. I could never. But yeah, thank you so much to the dev for the game, the key to the game, because I was really interested in it after the demo. Well, I was interested in it before the demo, hence playing the demo, but I wanted you guys to know that it existed. I didn't realize it would come out so quickly after the demo, me playing the demo. I don't know how long the demo had been out before that, but I like the artwork a lot, so I'm excited to play it. As you may have missed me saying this earlier, probably, and just mentioned the demo. I played the demo of this game recently to see how it progressed after you played a part of it. Did you enjoy it? Did you enjoy it? Obviously, you got farther than me. Just in time for spooky season. August, exactly. Also, settings. Okay. Was I don't remember if I was controller or if I was keyboard and mouse. I mean, it does allow controller. Yes, I did, and now I have added it to my wish list. Let's go. Okay, exclusive full screen. VSync's on. Good. We love that. Okay, so I don't know how volume will be. Ooh. I was just like scrolling up so I could see the volume. You guys will have to let me know about the volume. Okay, Steam overlay. Calm down. I don't remember what I did, but we'll have to see what's more comfortable. But yeah, so let's jump into new game. I'll try with controller, and if that feels wrong, then I will not. Mini games difficulty. The game features coordination-based mini games. You can change the difficulty at any time. Standard, play as developers intended. Skip any mini game, get the desired outcome, or a challenge for players with sharp reflexes and strong hand-eye coordination. I don't trust delays and lag for myself. And mental lag or obliviousness, so I'm gonna go standard. Because I still want the mini games, I think. I still want them. All right. Voice acting chat. You're here. You're here after all. It's such a relief. I feared that you wouldn't come. It's all right, little one. It's all good. You're safe. You're in the void. There's nothing here to hurt you. Don't be afraid. Okay, so I'm thinking keyboard and mouse. See, as it's 1 through 5. I am going to put on my compression. It is the 13th. Is it actually? That wasn't even intentional. Oh my God, it is. That wasn't intentional. Okay, cool. Sick. Love that for me. I know the 13th isn't a Friday, but still. Let's go. Well, I didn't want to just save it for like October because one, I don't know if episode 2 will be out by then, and also they gave me a key, so I want to play it as like when I get a key, I like to try and play it as like soon after I get the key. And then now in some cases I'm gonna have to do it within a week depending on the game or where I got the key from. This was straight from, I don't know if it was from the publishers or the dev themselves, but at least in this, it wasn't like a weekly limit. But I do try to do the keys right away. But also, I have some plans of things I want to play in October, so. And limited time, because I still want to play the Silent Hill 2 remake, which apparently is longer than Silent Hill 2, almost by double. And then I do want to play Still Wakes the Deep, because I have that. I don't have the DLC, but Day, who's very creepy in my opinion. I don't know who that is. So don't be afraid. I'm not afraid. The Void. What are you? What am I? What are you? I don't know if this is the same things I said last time during the demo because ADHD is a bitch. What are you? A remnant of something that is gone forever. You can look around, but you will find the Void quiet and empty and boring. It has nothing to offer. It has nothing to offer you, this sleepy realm. You must reach for the surface. You must look for the rift. The rift? Empty and boring is fine by me. I love empty and boring, or I still don't understand. The rift? I like answers more than anything. The rift. You will know it when you see it. Go on now. Go now. Float. Look at me. I'm just a little guy. Of tapes and gums. Is that what that said? Shit. I wasn't paying attention. I was excited about... I really liked the sprite. Okay. Oh. Ooh. I like the little shooting stars. Open the rift. Space or mouse left click on the eye. I was like, ooh, what does it spell without the, like, in the black? But it's ew. I don't think it's spelling anything. The Milky Window. I'm sure I tried to go inside the first time, but I'm gonna try again. Damn. Okay. I only played, I think, like an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours last time. For the demo, so. Oh, head god of Norse mythology. Oh, Odin. Got it. I never heard the first name. Your host. The cousin of Uwu. Ew. Oh, fuck me. I feel like my brain's about to ooze out of my ears. Where am I? Wait, why am I tied up? The young man, whose head you seem to be occupying, shifts in his chair and tries to open his mouth. I don't know what to do with my cursor because I just hit space. Hello? What the hell? Keep silent. Hello? I can't speak. Can you hear me? Speak to the host for the first time. Can you try to loosen your ties? Who are you? Your mouth is taped shut. No shit. You should piss yourself. Wild to just come in saying that. Though I think it's maybe something you could probably say later. Didn't we say... I think during the demo it was like, pissing yourself doesn't seem so bad an option now. Is what someone in chat said. Be more obvious that he's the namesake for Wednesday. I never knew that. That's so cool, though. I learned today, Dormouse. Thank you for the knowledge. Hell yeah. Can you try to loosen your ties? I don't know. I guess I can try. Ugh, no. Whoever tied me up, they did a good job. He doesn't know about you. He thinks you're his own inner voice. You can use this to your advantage. What is this place? Looks like an old trailer. Wait, this is not my home, is it? Please don't tell me I actually live like this. Should I try and yell for help? There's a sound of movement at the far end of the room, behind the bathroom door. Hey, yo. Look who's awake. Good fucking morning. I'd offer you a coffee, but the espresso machine smells like a rat shat in it and died in the process. The woman approaches your host in a determined stride, her face radiating exasperation. Don't be afraid of her. She doesn't know about you, and she can't see or hear you. Demand to be untied right now. Hiss at her, show your teeth. Be polite, we don't want to antagonize her. I'd say be polite. Sure. Well done, Brain. I will be. Don't just say things to him. You must bend his will. The woman narrows her eyes as if trying to read your host's face. She reaches out and, in one swift motion, rips the tape off his mouth. Ah! Yeah! Yeah. Thanks for that. My nose is kind of stuffy. It was getting really hard to breathe. Was it you who tied me up? Okay, look. I'm sure you had your reasons, but I assure you this is completely unnecessary. I mean no harm to you or anyone else, promise.
Oh, really? How nice of you.
The woman makes no attempt to untie your host. Instead, she reaches into her jacket and pulls out a sharp metal stake.
I think I'll leave you tied up for now. And here, I want to show you something. See this? Consecrated silver. You try anything funny, the sharp end goes right into your heart. We clear?
Wait, what? Focus and try again. Whisper into the man's ear and make him submit to your will.
Hey, Strodes, hello.
Special suggestions. It's good. I need a refresher, to be honest. The suggestion with this icon commences Battle of Wills. The suggestion with this icon utilizes a clue you've discovered. And the suggestion with this icon utilizes an item in your host's inventory. So both of these are a Battle of Wills, and it shows me willingness. Trait unknown. It'll give a trait, I think, is what we found. But my water's so far away. I'll put it on my left so it's not, I don't have to reach for it. So, compliment her looks or spit in her face. Well, I don't want to flirt with her, but I definitely don't want to spit at her. So I guess I'll compliment. I'll kiss ass. Battle of Wills. Okay. Yeah, it's hitting. I didn't even read it. A. Battle of Wills. Success. All right. Cool. People pleaser. I think it's the same. I think I did the same fucking thing. Okay. So, chat, I have something to tell you. You see our host here. I do know his name because I played the demo, but here's our host here, and here's her, right? River read me a Tumblr post that resonated a little much. And I'm gonna read you that. Hold on. Let me see if I can. The Tumblr post is: funniest aspect of being a trans femme for a trans masc marriage is that I'll show my wife my gender goals, which are like photos of OnlyFans models, and she'll be all like hubba hubba wooga arf arf arf, and then he'll show me. It says and she'll be all like. Did they mean he'll be all like? I don't know. And then he'll show me his gender goals, and it'll be a man who looks so unfathomably busted, like he looks like he just got put in a food processor and then killed with hammers. Shortly after, River sent me that, which was really funny because a lot of like, when I like the way someone looks and I'm like, I want to look like that, or look, not necessarily like attraction equals that. That's not true. It's more of, I like the way they look. I want to look like them. Attraction goals are like, oh, I love that character design. This kind of like my VTuber. I love this design. It's very actually similar to my VTuber now that I realize it, with like just the baggy jacket, crop top, kind of weird tank underneath, and baggy pants. I love that aesthetic. Like to visually look at, I love it as a design. I love her design. But when it comes to what I vibe with in my personal life and what I want to look like, it's grubby guy who got put through a food processor and beaten with hammers. And I'm like highlighting the demo and was like, fuck, it's true. God damn it. So I just got proven right. Then it happened recently when Fender was showing me outfits options for a game he was playing, and I saw one that was like, it's a beanie with baggy pants and a baggy sweater and stuff, and I'm like, yo, I like that outfit. And then it said grubby clothes, and I was like, you know what? God damn it. Why is it called grubby? Why? This is why I can't win. Also, I'm going to snooze those because it took me a moment to get into this. Anyway. So, suggestion success. So, I guess we're going to compliment her looks. We are absolutely clear, miss. I am at your mercy, not even thinking of trying anything funny. Will it be okay if I say I'm in love with your outfit? Never in my life have I seen a person looking so badass. How flattering. Good. Oh. Sycophancy. Make your host compliment a woman. Or the woman. I'm not sure if it said or the. Well. All right. Good job, little one. You got it. I'm gonna ask questions, and I'll know if you're lying. What are you? What kind of question is that? What am I? I don't know. A human being? A man? Questionably man. Told ya I know your lies. Hey, I'm not lying. Look, I don't get what you want from me. I'm a man, a guy, at least. I think I am. Questioning gender already. What else could I be? She glares at your host, studying the emotions on his face. Look, dude, I watched you levitate across the sky, your eyes glowing red and your arms spread wide like you're the second fucking messiah. You're not the first demon in my career, so just cut the crap. What are you and who do you serve? Oh God, she's a loony. I'm trapped, not a word to use. I'm kidnapped by a deranged cultist. Fuck. Tell her what she wants to hear. Tell her the truth. Keep silent. Tell the truth. The truth? And what would that be exactly? Look, miss, what's your name? As if I'd tell you. Right. But how do I, address you? Gum. Okay. Listen, Gum. I don't know what you're looking for, but you got the wrong person. I'm not a demon or anything. I'm just a guy. My name is what? My name is who? Fuck, I don't remember my name. What do you remember? I remember... Job, friends, hometown, the unimaginable horrors of a fucked up dimension you came from? No, I can't remember anything about myself. Anything I try to remember, or anything I try to think about just comes up blank. Uh-huh. How convenient. Hey, for all I know, you did this to me. Who even are you? Drop the act. I'm pretty sure you know who I am. No, I don't. We friends? Exes? Enemies? Whatever it is? I've got no memory of any of that. Look, I promise you I'm telling the truth, okay? Your promises mean nothing to me. My friends entered this goddamn town and never came back. Then you come flying out of the sky, crash land on my porch, and pass out right in front of me. So yes, I'll take whatever you say with a massive boulder of salt. This is so bad. She's a total psycho. How do I reason with a psycho? Bonk, host. The best you can do is sympathize with her, or you should just plain tell her that she's lost her mind. I don't think sympathize worked last time, but I don't want to do that either. So I'm gonna sympathize. Best you can do is sympathize with her. Look, miss. I'm sorry about your friends. I really am. And I wish I could help you. But I don't seem to remember who I am, where I am, or what happened to me. This interrogation will not get us anywhere. You clearly know more about me than myself. So how about you untie me? Tell me more about what's going on, and we look for a solution of your problems together. Please? For a few long moments, Gum stares at your host, chewing her lip in hesitation. Then she turns away and heads back to the bathroom. Where are you going? Gotta think. Hey, what am I supposed to do here? Hey! Gotta get out of here. Sit tight and wait for her to come back. Keep silent. So, okay. I think I sit tight and wait for her to come back is what I picked in the demo. The problem is I know what happens. Because I played it. So we do have to get the hell out of here, but I don't think we're gonna be able to, and I don't think it necessarily shows trust either. So, and if you guys have any questions, I can answer to the best of my knowledge, but I only know what happened during the demo. So, I'm gonna sit tight and wait for her to come back. The path of least resistance? Yeah, that does seem like me, even though I don't remember much of what this me used to be. Something catches your host's attention. A motion in the otherwise still surroundings. Is the motion gonna be here? Yeah, okay. His eyes fall on the chest of drawers across the room. Why a drawer making that sound? That sounds like a door. I can only see the cursor as the top of Pikachu's ear. You know, that's fair. That's valid. It's supposed to be your little guy, but turned cursor-like, but that's... Yeah. Is it just me, or is this thing quivering like there's something alive inside it? Lurk all you need, Kotana. Could be a rat. This place seems like the kind to have rats nesting in the drawers. As if in response to these words, the drawer slowly creaks open. Oh, it didn't. Oh, it wasn't. That sounds like a drawer. So I guess that wasn't what was happening the first time. Appreciating the suspense. Ah! 4 long, pitch black fingers crawl up from inside the drawer and grip its edge tightly. Then the whole hand shows up, too large to belong to a human being, followed by an impossibly long forearm. What the fuck? Oily black arm. Look, it's swole right here, though. The arm flickers as if phasing in and out of existence. Are you gonna flicker? Well, I guess it's kind of flickering there. Call Gum right now. Don't move, don't say anything. Be as quiet and small as possible. I don't remember what I did the first time, actually. I think I might have called Gum. That didn't go well. Cosmic horror yowie hands! Pikachu's ear doesn't have any black on it. Common Mandela effect. It does have black! It has brown on the tail. Black ear tips. It's the tail that people get fucked up. I think you called Gum and she didn't believe you. She either didn't believe me or she came out and fucking ate shit. Or maybe she did the second time. I don't remember. Again, I think my first reaction is to call Gum because she is the only one who could help me right now and is the only one who has a weapon. Though I know better now, but I'll call Gum. Come on, brain. You don't seriously believe that this thing is real? I'm pretty sure I'm hallucinating. That woman must have drugged me. I'm gonna close my eyes. Count to 5. When I open them, the vision will be gone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's still there. Why am I still seeing it? Nice of it to be waiting until I opened my eyes back up. More and more of the arm pulls out of the drawer. It's not less than 10 feet long now. Your host watches in silent terror as the arm reaches to the bathroom door and turns the knob, locking Gum inside. No, that's what happened. Hey, what the hell? There's a series of thuds as the woman bangs on the door with her fist. Let me out, now! Ah! The arm withdraws from the door and starts creeping its way towards your host. Oh, fuck, this isn't happening. This isn't happening. This isn't happening. This isn't... Calm down and ask the arm to untie you. Be polite. Kick at it, yell at it, fight for your life. Just think what it can try to do to you or keep silent. I think I was polite last time. But I'm gonna be polite again. Maybe it'll listen to me. Maybe it'll be very nice. Maybe it's a helpful arm. Press space when, and yeah, outer circle. Okay. That's what I kind of glanced past earlier. Okay. It's interesting that you only need to do the one. Okay. Wait, we're a demon? That's awesome. I've been lurking. We're the demon that's right here. We're like, that's why it says your host, because we're like currently in his mind. But we're like trying to influence him. Basically. We're this little fella mask dude with 3 eyes. I guess we're a demon. It's very vague on what we are and what our goal is here, which the jagged voice is purposely being very vague. Success. You think it'll hear me? It doesn't seem to have ears. Oh, to hell with it. Dear demonic arm, hello. As you may have noticed, I'm a captive of the woman you just locked in the bathroom. Given that you are not apparently a friend of hers, could I expect your help in getting myself free from this pickle? Was it polite enough? Brain, I think your arm can't hear me. Right, because it doesn't have ears. With an impossibly disgusting bone crackle, the monster lunges forward. Oily black palm covers the world before your host's eyes for a moment, then goes lower, aiming for the neck. Its grip is ridiculously, inhumanly strong. Oh, fuck you. Barely audible against the thuds, gum still assaulting the door, a short, dry snap goes off, notifying the world that the human spine gave in to the pressure. A pair of now dead eyes watch indifferently as the arm creeps back into the drawer, hauling its prey along with the chair it is still tied to. The host is dead. Practice makes perfect. Have your host die for the first time. Let's go. End of the event. Aw. See, I would have tried to do things differently, like tried to actively remember what I did before and do it differently. But because of the demo, I know that the game actively likes loops. So I'm okay with that. Jagged voice. How brutal. The fuck? The long arm just strangled my human. My human! What's just happened? Or not fair. My host was tied. He couldn't do anything. Not fair. That was very unfortunate for him, yes. Then your host has died and you are back in the void now. The good news is his death is reversible. You must go back to the world of the living and try again. You want me to go back in time? No way, I'm not going back there. You want me to go back in time? For you, little one, there is no back or forward. Forward and back and then forward. Those events have not happened yet, not until you cement them into existence. Look for the beginning. See to it that the events play differently this time. So, it definitely encourages looping. Take care, Sooth. Have a lovely evening. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. I hope you have a lovely night. Get all the good rest. And thank you for spending your Wednesday with us. Have a lovely evening. Remind me, who are you? Or what am I again? Why are you helping me? Why are you helping me? You are the key to everything. Without you, the world is doomed. But you cannot enact your will from the void. In order to manifest your power, you need vessels. Hosts. Go back now, little one. Save your first host. Okay. So, loop 0 of tapes and gums. So, time slot 2, October 22nd, 2016, 5:35 a.m. Select a host to possess. We can also look at these. Oh, so loop 0, loop 1, loop 2, loop 3, loop 4, loop 5. So complete previous loops to unlock. How far does it go? We don't know. So yeah, it definitely encourages you to go back a lot. There's past, present, and future. Past is where we were. Present is where we are there, but there's nothing. So we need him to not die so we can continue to the present. Yeah, basically. So, host, no items or traits in sight. I did get 2 traits during that last one. People pleaser. If you're happy, I'm happy. If you're upset, I get uncomfortable. I can feel what others feel, so I try to keep people around me happy. Sometimes maybe a bit too much. If that ain't me, it's probably a problem. I am definitely a people pleaser. I'm trying to, like, if someone's upset, I feel it. Like, I'm an empath 1,000%, and it sucks. It absolutely fucking sucks. Because if someone's upset, angry, hurt, I feel it too, as if it was my own. I can't control it. Like, I don't have a protective barrier to prevent me from feeling what others are feeling, which is why it makes it very hard for me to reel in those feelings and be able to talk to someone that is feeling strong emotions, because I have to do that so I don't act out on them because of the feelings I'm feeling from them, which isn't necessarily my feelings, but I can't help but have that heightened state of anxiety or anger or like not trauma, but like devastation, like such devastation. I can't help but feel those feelings if that's what the other person is feeling and expressing to me. I want to help people and I like helping people, obviously. And I think it's different if someone's like, hey, I need help. I may be able to withdraw myself easily. Like if they're like, hey, I really need your advice or help on something, that can help me pull back and have I go into helpful mode and I'm able to have more of a barrier. But if someone's just reactive, it happens sometimes in chat. If someone's reactive or something, I try really hard to not show it. And I try really hard to recognize this is not my feelings, this is their feelings, and I'm feeling them. But I'm not always the best at it. But I do sometimes, if someone's upset, if they're reacting because of either something in the game or something that's happening or reacting to each other, I start to feel that heightened state that they are feeling. And I have a really hard time being mitigator or a middleman, someone trying to figure out how do I diffuse this situation without adding fuel to the fire. Because if I wasn't luckily trained from my mom on how to handle my feelings, recognize what I'm feeling, and deal with those separately from the situation at hand, I would react to the situation and probably add fuel to the fire and make the situation worse. I would probably do that. But I actively have to try not to. And so I'm a lot better at it now. I was really bad about it when I was a teen because I would just react. I didn't really realize what I was feeling and that I was feeling from other people. But now I'm realizing as I've gotten older, I am reacting to the person's emotions. So that's why it's really hard for me to be around people who are angry or rage is a really easy thing for them, because I start feeling that because I'm feeling it vicariously. It's not the person's fault. They can feel what they're feeling, right? But it's really hard for me to not feel it too. Or it puts me into a fight or flight, or freeze. Really, I freeze is unfortunately my reaction. But I used to have a hard time with parents fighting when I was younger. If my parents raised their voices, that was yelling to me. That was anger. They weren't screaming. They weren't what most people know, like my parents screamed at me or they screamed at each other. That's probably more likely normal screaming and yelling. Unfortunately to me, if my parents raised their voice at all, I thought they were yelling at me and I immediately got into defensive, protect myself, but also I feel all of my emotions bubbling to the surface of fear, anxiety, rage, myself. So when I'm actually around people who are angry and are having a hard time listening because they're angry or whatnot, I have an even harder time with it because I actually never really grew up with that because both my parents were therapists. I obviously have more. As I got a little bit older, my dad still had some rage moments or anger moments that were actually rage and anger. But when I was a kid, I didn't have much exposure to it. So having it now is I have to figure out how to process it all over again. Yeah, processing emotions that are not your own and overwhelm your mental state is so complicated. I'm glad you have at least a good tool set to deal with it. Mostly, yeah. Sometimes it's harder, especially if I have a personal stake in the situation. I have a harder time reacting because I'm trying to not only control my feelings from the person that is feeling strong emotions, but I'm also trying to reel in my own emotions of my own bias. Especially if it's maybe them being upset at me specifically. that can be even harder because obviously I want to defend myself, but I also want to hear the person out. So it's like it's still a learning process for me. So anyway, yeah, I'm definitely a people pleaser. I know I went on this long tirade, but like I wanted to explain this is entirely me. If people get upset, I get uncomfortable and I can feel what others feel. That is 1,000% me. That's also kind of why I want to keep playing as if it were me making the decisions, because I'm curious as to what it comes up with about me. Though sometimes it gives me options that are not me. Genuinely nice person. I try to do good things, be kind to people, treat them well. I mean, that's got to be the right way to live, right? Actually, try might not be the right word. This isn't something I force. It just happens. It's how I am. I don't know if I'd call myself a genuinely nice person. I have been told by people I'm a nice person, but by the same people then told I'm a bitch later when I speak my mind. So, I don't know if I'd say I'm a nice person. I just try to stand up for what I believe is right. And that may not be a mutual consensus for people, or it may be. But I try to overall stand up for what I believe in. I just would never call myself a genuinely nice person personally, because I have been proven that's, even if people think that about me, that can easily turn the other way. So I try to humble myself, but I do try to live at least my right way. Hence why I call myself chaotic good. It's my sense of good. It may not be what people consider good. Also, so that's all we got for traits. So the more we do stuff, the more we get. I'm not going to pick this yet and start the new loop yet because we are getting an ad. So we're going to take a quick break. I will play some music for you guys because apparently this is just silence. So get up, stretch, hydrate, do all the things you guys got to do. We'll take this quick ad break. And when we get back, we'll start the next loop, see what we can do. And I'll probably end up doing the same fucking thing that I did last time. But we'll probably be seeing new content soon. I think I was in a second or third loop. I think third is when I finally was able to proceed, and then I stopped. So we will see what new content we get. So BRB, everyone, and enjoy the music as soon. Oh, well, I'll actually give you guys a screen. But as soon as I get the music going. So BRB, everyone. So yeah, time slot, October 26, 2016, 5:20 a.m. Your host compliments Gum. Your host sympathizes with Gum. Your host tries to reason with the arm monster. I died. A cute little skull, though. All right. Possess. Let's do it again. Back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity. So many Slim Shady references, chat. Nailed it. Dealing with a torn muscle in your hand. Oh, geez, how do you deal with that? I hope you're able to rest and heal as fast as you can. Oof. Holly's just laying behind my monitor. Oh, fuck me. Clue gained, saving the host. Clue entry gained and entry gained to clue, saving the host. So if I go here, saving the host, there's a long black creepy arm hiding in the chest of drawers in the corner of the room. For some reason, it's after your host. The woman goes by the alias Gum. We need to find a way to get her on our side. I feel like my brain's about to ooze out through my ears. Where am I? Wait, why am I tied up? So it'll be a little bit of repeat until we start getting different dialogue options. Just like the last time, your host shifts like this. It's saying just like the last time, so a little bit different. Your host shifts on his chair and tries to say something with the same result. Calm down, we're safe. Wait for the woman to come out, or you gotta piss yourself. Trust me, it's the only way. I'm still trying to avoid the pissing myself because I'm good. Wait for the woman to come out. Okay, that makes sense. Wait, does it? What woman should come out? From where? Where from? Where am I? How did I even get here? There she is. I'm good on that dialogue choice. Although I think it's leading to a different one we'll have to do soon. It's not ideal. Gotta keep my pinky and ring finger bound together and immobilized. I mean, in theory, those are the least used. You don't have to write with them, but still at the factory today, though, can't afford to not work. 6 to 12 weeks it needs to heal. Fatal. Dude, I hope at least like a doctor's note can prevent you from doing anything that like will hurt it more. Fuck, I hate capitalism. You heal all you need, Fatal. As best you can. I'm so sorry you have to work.
Look who's awake. Good fucking morning. I'd offer you coffee, but the espresso machine smells like a rat shat in it and died in the process.
I always say espresso. Espresso. Your host flinches, startled by the appearance of the woman. Is it her? How did I know she was coming? Just like last time, Gum marches her way towards her host, and just like last time, she holds a menacing pause before removing the tape off his lips. Everything is up to you now. Make the woman believe your host. You know her name. It's Gum. Greet her.
I have an idea. Tell her you're gay and kidnapping you is a hate crime. Yeah, it's fucking homophobic, Gum. Goddamn.
The funniest thing, because I think during the demo, I was like, he looks like a twink. And then this came up, and I was like, you know, I probably am gay. Be polite, tell her you lost your memory of it. I'm gonna do the clue, because I feel like that's important. I did that last time, so. You know her name, it's Gum. Greet her. Hello. You're Gum. Am I saying that right? The woman takes a step back, conspicuously alarmed.
How the fuck do you know my... What did you do to my friends, you piece of shit?
Whoa, I didn't do anything to anyone. I kinda had your name in my head. I thought we had met before. Sorry, my memory is hazy. It's hard to recall anything, actually. Take notes, don't kidnap LGBT peeps. Yeah, it's homophobic. Well, I mean, don't kidnap anyone, but like... This explanation does a poor job of calming Gum down. Just like last time, she pulls out a silver stake from her holster on her hip. I thought it was her jacket last time.
See this? Consecrated silver. You try anything funny, the sharp end goes right into your heart. We clear?
Wait, what?
Now I'm gonna ask you questions, and I'm gonna know if you're lying. If you lie.
You've been here before. You know where this path leads. You don't want to go there. Take initiative now. Oh, okay, never mind. It's not there yet. This place is not safe. You need to get out of here, both of you. There's a weird arm in her chest of drawers. Tell her to go check it. Impress her. Say that you know her first question. She wants to ask what you are and who you serve. I think that would weird her out if I know more information. I think I was tied between this last time. I think I did tell her to go check it. Fuck it. Weird arm? What do you mean, weird arm? This sounds like a sentence of words with 0 sense behind it. Just look at her. She's already as disgruntled and suspicious as she can be. Okay. Whatever. Ask away. I doubt I can provide answers you'll find satisfying, but I promise I'll do my best. Well, he doesn't even just say it.
Marvelous. What are you and who do you serve?
You're almost strong enough to wield dictating word. Give your host a little push now. Make him do something he'd agree to, but wouldn't think to do himself. Also, chat, how's the volume been? Let me know how it sounds in relation to my voice. Make sure you guys can hear me clearly. Bend his will once again. You'll see what happens. Memory's coming back. This is...
There it is!
Music volume's been good. Volume's been good. Sound is good. Thank you. Memory's coming back. This is your wife, Mary. You're both into BDSM roleplay. You passed out in the middle of a session. Or ignore her. She's not real. Just like just hallucination. She can't harm you. This also seems rude to like pretend she doesn't exist. I did do this because fuck it, YOLO. And I kind of thought it was really funny, so I might do it again. It was really good. Also, wasn't I supposed to get 2 traits from a different one, and I only got 1, but well. The BDSM one, let's go. Battle of Wills. Okay. That was fairly easy. so far. Tutorial. Suggestion success. I got vibrant imagination and 0 trust issues. That's what I got last time. All right, 0 trust issues. I don't usually expect people to lie to me. Why would they? If they want something, they can just ask. In a perfect world. Vibrant imagination. I have a good memory, especially visual. It's easy for me to picture things I've never seen just from a description. I'm not sure if that's useful, but it's there. That is me, I'm not gonna lie. This part, not 0 trust issues. I've been taught people don't tend to say what they mean, so I very often have a hard time believing people are saying what they mean. But I'm working on it and trying to take people at face value, and it's up to them to tell me, because it's just better on my mental health than trying to predict what everyone means behind everything they say. It sucks. It sucks. Both. It's a good ability to have, but it sucks as an anxiety-inducing thing of like trying to think of what they feel. I don't suggest it, but I also understand. It's good to understand once, like, how your words. It sucks because it's like you want people to tell you what they feel. It's up to them to tell you. You can't predict it. However, knowing how your words can come across is important because so many people try to find meaning behind words or intent. So it's all messy balance. My what? Wait, it actually makes perfect sense. I forgot he just full ass goes into it. Why did I pass out though? Did she strangle me too hard? You like being choked, buddy, I guess. Your host gazes at Gum with new affection. Oh man. Don't make me repeat the question. Right. Oh, I forgot I'm gonna have to voice this. I'm a bad, bad boy, and I serve you, my lady. Huh? Am I even doing that right? Maybe it's my brain trauma, but all this doesn't feel especially pleasant and or exciting. Mary, I'm sorry to ruin the mood, but I don't feel so good. Sorry, I can't take that seriously. Can we please stop? The don't feel so good, it's just meme. We must have a safe word for that, right? Well, I don't remember it. I think I have significant memory loss. Can't even recall my own name. Barely recalled yours. You may have strangled me too hard or something. I don't know. What the hell are you talking about? Mary, please. I'm not kidding. I think I need medical attention. Who's Mary? You are Mary, my wife. I know we are practicing extreme BDSM, but I think we got too far this time. So would you please untie me? Genuine belly laughter shudders Gum's body. She laughs so hard she has to wipe away tears from her eyes. I got marriage story, make Gum laugh, let's go. Good job, little one. The silly little trick provided you with new strength. Are you feeling it now, Mr. Krabs? Dictating word. All right, the dictating word allows you to win the Battle of Wills instantly. You have 1 instance of dictating word per event. Use it wisely. I think it's gonna make me use it even though I don't want to. Use it now while active. It allows you to dictate your will to the host instantly, denying him the option to challenge you. Bend his will and use dictating word. Night Dormouse, you have a lovely evening. Thank you so much for spending time with us. Thank you for the lovely, kind words and you being the precious, most cinnamon roll ever. Thank you for being here. You have a lovely evening and get all the good sleeps. I'd love to stay and witness this fascinating game. It'll be archived. It'll be uploaded on YouTube eventually. Probably sooner rather than later. Things I get keys for, I'm going to try and probably push those more towards being public on YouTube first, then Patreon picks, and then other things, depending on the situation. So, yeah, take care of yourself, and thank you for being here. A great twist would be that turning out to be the truth, but Mary Gum is a problematic sort who refused to back down from the RP. That would be so fucking funny. That would be really funny, I'm not gonna lie. All right, you might want to tell her about the dangerous black arm monster in the drawer or make her check the drawer now. There's a creepy arm thing there waiting to attack us. I think this one's more, I like how this one's phrased more. You might want to tell her about it. Whereas, do it now is like so aggressive. Okay. So we'll do this one. Battle of Wills. Battle? Oops. Oh, I see. Oh, instant failure. Wait, what? Trait revealed. Hilarious. I didn't get it wrong the first time, but I think I did it. It says use dictating word. I probably should have. Hi, bear. Is it time? No. Did get locked in the bedroom for a little bit. Like a half hour. And then I opened the door and he was in the cat tree and meowed at me. I got wait what? No, seriously, what? What happens if I continue this? I don't think I can reload. No, I've committed. You engaged in the battle and lost. Don't engage in the battle. You must learn how to use dictating word. Left lower corner of the screen. One more time. One more time. Okay. Fine. So you won't know how hard it is until you like, I guess it says willingness or whatever, but dictating word. All right. On the printer. Yep, here. Oh, there he goes. Move this just in case he wants to lay there. I don't know what my son's plan is here, though. I don't know yet. Hi, bear. What? Do you want to be on my lap? By myself. All right, chat. Hold on. Baron is sitting on the mouse. And he's rubbing his face on the mic. Oh, son. Yeah. Okay. Nope, don't. Hold on. I need that, thank you. The wire to my headphones was under his paw, and when I started pulling it, he was like trying to catch it. Like, he wants to play. No, he wants pets. He was rubbing his jaw on the mic. Like, itchy. I'm gonna itch my son. So I might look a little funny on the VTuber because I'm pulled back more than usual and I have my mic pulled back with me, but I'm gonna try and do what I can here. So, don't ask me how I know, but there's something bad in the upper drawer over there. A monster. It's lying in wait, intending to attack us at the right moment.
Give me a minute. I'm still not over the part where I was Mary, your BDSM loving wife.
Yeah, it was apparently a brain fart or whatever. Please keep up with me. A demonic arm thing is in your drawer, waiting for the right moment to lunge at us.
Your attempts to get me to turn around are pathetic, man.
I acknowledge that it should feel suspicious to you, especially given the odd behavior I've exhibited so far. But we're both in peril now. It's serious. Look, I don't want to be gruesomely murdered, and I'm pretty sure you don't either.
This place is thoroughly protected from any paranormal interference. I'm the one monster you need to fear right now.
Sorry, can't focus on fearing you. All I can think about is that thing in the drawer.
Describe it to me, that scary thing.
Yeah, I don't know exactly what it looks like. I haven't seen it, but it's supposed to be a creepy, long, demonic arm.
And how did it get there?
No idea. I just suddenly knew it was there. Look, I'm tied up and helpless. You don't actually believe I'm capable of harming you, do you? Just grab your steak, take a step back, and check the goddamn drawer. If it's empty, I'll accept the fact that I just had brain damage. For 30 excruciating seconds, Gums stays silent, apparently considering her options.
One fucking move and you're dead.
She takes a few steps backwards, making sure not to let your host out of her sight. Having tightly gripped her steak,
hold on, bear.
There you go. She takes hold of the upper drawer's handle, her body positioned as if ready for a fight.
1, 2, 3.
She jerks the drawer wide open and springs aside, ready either to dodge an attack from the alleged monster or inflict a dozen stab wounds on it. Stab wounds. She ends up doing neither. There is nothing here aside from a stack of old magazines. No way, it must be there. Well, it isn't, and your mind games are starting to bore me. Gum shoves the drawer halfway shut and starts making her way back to your host, completely unaware, it's there, of the long, slender fingers that start creeping out of the gap the moment she's turned away from it. Hey, look! It's right there. It's coming out.
Nuh-uh, I'm done with your shit.
It's right behind you. It's crawling out. Just glance back at it, for God's sake. Fuck, what do I do? She doesn't trust me. Scream, shout, Oh, it's just a vacuum bear. They're just cleaning. Okay, it's fine. He's going up to the cat tree. I was kind of worried he was going to go hide because it did kind of sound like outside. I don't know. It kind of sounds like vacuuming. So maybe they're just cleaning the hallway. Yeah, they are. It's okay, bear. Oh, thank God. Though it gave me time to back away from Baron. To scoot back up. So. Scream, shout, let it all out. Scream, shout, growl, make her turn back. Or flip over your chair, make her come closer to you. I think I can try that one again. Sit back and watch the show. There's nothing you can do. I think flipping over my chair might make her come closer to me. Yes, that'll get her away from the arm's reach. Your host starts swinging his chair left and right, intending to get it to topple down.
What do you think you're doing?
Just this. Ugh! I still love the touch of having our vision be sideways for that. It makes me so happy. The chair flips aside, along with your host tied to it. Holy fuck, I think my elbow took all the impact. Hurts like a bitch.
What exactly were you hoping to accomplish with that?
Contrary to your host's expectations, Gum does not take any action upon seeing him go down. Well, shit. She cranes her head, watching curiously, waiting for the next move from her silly captive. I guess it didn't work.
What didn't work?
Well, shit. Gripper! Not the name Gripper, I forgot about that. The monster arm grabs her neck from behind, effortlessly lifts her up and bashes her head first against the wall. Then it does it again and again, each strike adding a new crimson stain on the wood. The monster keeps beating Gum until she stops thrashing, her body falling limp and lifeless in its grip. Then the hand relaxes and Gum's body falls to the floor. Did it just kill her? Well, unless this scary, slimy, multi-elbowed black arm turns out to be an ally, I think I'm next. The arm slithers its way to your host, the worms of its fingers writhing menacingly. I don't think it's an ally after all. Gaunt, terrifyingly strong fingers stifle his neck. Can't believe this is how it ends, with death strangling. The world goes dark in your host's eyes as he's about to pass out. The Gripper's homophobic, confirmed. Hi, Dragon Rana. The blood-boiling hiss pierces the air. Suddenly, the monster's arm flinches, loosening its grip.
You like that, fucktickle?
I forgot fucktickle.
You like that, fucktickle? You like that?
Your host catches a glimpse of Gum, her face bloody from the wound on her head, both hands gripping the handle of her silver stake, most of it lodged in the monster's forearm. I'm burning the bridges you walk upon. I'm draining the springs you feed upon. I'm flooding the burrows you rest within. In the searing fires of newborn stars, be disintegrated. In the vast voids of outer space, be lost. In the mundane Tuesday small talks, be omitted. The realm of human is not for you, beast. From the present and past and future of the history of this world, you be banished. A violent coughing fit interrupts Gum's fiery speech. The monster beneath her begins thrashing with renewed vigor. sensing weakness.
Ah, shit, fuck this. By my authority as the person who kicked your ass, I command you eat shit. With my name, Vanessa Vega, I am banishing you from this plane. Be gone.
You heard it. Another hiss of pain cuts through the air, followed by a horrific stink of burnt flesh. I can't believe she uttered her true name out loud. Perhaps she thought your host was passed out and couldn't hear her. So irresponsible, so careless. But this is good. This is your chance to prevent all this mess. Knowing her true name, you can possess this woman. You must do it now while she is distracted and weakened. Take her. Don't like the word don't like that phrase. You have discovered the true name of this person. You can possess them now. Vanessa Vega Gum. I guess we possessin'. Gum is dead. The host is dead. End of event. Sick. Love that for me. I do like that I got wait what. That's hilarious. I did not get that the first time. And no other clues. Okay. What do I do? Just, space. All right. About how the demo went entirely. Jagged voice. Congratulations, you did it. You're not confined to the tied up man anymore. Use the woman as your host this time. Speak with her freely, just as you did with your original host. She won't discover your existence or suspect your influence over her, no matter what you say. This is by design. Make sure both humans survive. You will need them unharmed to make it out of this town. All right, present, we still got nothing. Hi, Dolly. But in one, now we have host and Gum. So, I guess let's choose Gum. Oh, we don't know anything about her. Dead. What does it say if I do? Host shocks Gum by revealing that he knows her alias. You persuade your host that Gum is his wife. Your host successfully persuades Gum to check the drawer. Your host topples his chair, trying to get Gum to turn around. I'm guessing this happens no matter what, so that way we can get her name, but just different ways to go about it. Possess. Back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity. All right. I'm gonna have some water or protein shake. And this is the last loop I did. So, a deep, booming voice echoes in Gum's ears. The last words her mentor said before leaving, playing on repeat in her head. Coat. Some perspective. Possess Gum. Is the achievement I got. You're wrong, Gum. I do rely on you. That's why you're staying behind as our backup. I have no idea what Coat looks like to predict what voice they'll have, but that's fine. If we screw up, someone must step in and fix everything. You're the one person I know I can trust with this. Gum fixes her gaze on her reflection in the mirror. Is Coat me, but she doesn't trust me because of what happened floating in the sky? Am I really her mentor? But I don't remember her or anything. I don't know. I'm curious. I don't know. Please don't tell me if you know, but I'm not sure if we'll find out episode 1 anyway. Night, Cynthia. Take care of yourself. Have a lovely night. Get all the good rest. And thank you so much for being here. Have a lovely evening.
Hey. Get all the good sleepies.
That could be why she's so emotionally invested in us, to find out what happened to everyone else. And she's just thinking she's talking to the demon and not her mentor. Because we're wearing a coat in our picture of us. I could be completely wrong, though. Maybe she has no fucking clue who we are. Gum fixes her gaze on her reflection in the mirror, the traces of tears still visible on her cheeks. Hydrate, I can do that for you, Cynthia. Thank you for the hydrate before you go. You're the one person I know I can trust with this. And now I finished my protein shake, so now just water. What if you were wrong, Coat? What if I can't do this? If only you knew how mad at you I am right now. Idiot! Why didn't you take me with you? Where are you now? What am I supposed to do? So that just makes me think maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong. What if you're dead? What if everyone is? No, stop this. Stop this now, Gum. You can't afford to break down. You got shit to do. Gum rubs the tears streaks off her cheeks and takes a deep breath. I had it, girl. Recollect what you know. It'll help calm your nerves, or let's check on the captive. Proceed, or keep silent. Recollect what you know. It'll help calm your nerves. Hi, Bear. Baron was very much at the door to my office. So I was like, what's there? All right.
Yep, good idea. Where do I start?
So I'm going to just go in order. Your friends.
Lens, Patch, Ink, and our leader, Coat. My crew, my gang, my squad, my support system, my family. We all arrived into this crappy town 8 hours ago to prevent some kind of shady ritual that allegedly could end the world. Everyone except me entered the town, and then we lost contact. On a positive note, the world seems to be still in its place, right? Coat. Ah, Coat. The fearless captain. The visionary. The one who assembled our ragtag crew. He used to say he trusted me like his own right arm, but left me behind, going on this mission. Back up my ass.
I'll back up your ass.
Didn't even leave me any instructions beyond set up the field base and wait, that asshole. It's been 7 hours and nothing from him or the others.
Captive.
A white guy, appears to be in his 20s, no ID on him or anything that would give me some clue about his past. About a half hour ago, I spotted him flying, levitating, about 50 feet above the ground, his arms spread wide, his eyes glowing red. He came from the town direction and landed right at the porch of my trailer. Then he passed out.
Oh shit, I'm supposed to be in punishment box actually 2 minutes from plank yesterday. So now I am here. It's working, right?
Might have been my defense parameter that knocked him out, but I can't say for sure.
Perimeter, not parameter.
The guy's obviously possessed. If he's even human, that is. Hopefully he can tell me what's happened to my team.
This place.
I'm still on the outskirts of Red Hives. Here, we'd held the last briefing before the crew drove deeper into the town, leaving me behind. I commandeered this abandoned trailer house as my field base. Hopefully no squatters are going to come and claim it to themselves anytime soon. Setting up the defense perimeter was a pain, but I did my best. Can't say much about the town. Coat mentioned it's a dump with failing businesses and receding population.
Okay, we're good to go then.
Are we though? I still feel like I'm falling apart. One step at a time. That's how you always did it, girl. One step at a time. We go into the town, we find witnesses, we find traces of the team. But first, we deal with this demon guy. Speak of the devil. Tits up, soldier. You have an interrogation to carry.
There we are. Or the previous host. Fake silver steak. Fake! Item gained. Fake silver steak. Let's go. So it's not real silver.
Remember, Gum, act strong. Show him who's the boss. Be the badass. Come on, you can do it. Look who's awake. Good fucking morning. I'd offer you a coffee, but the espresso machine smells like a rat shat in it and died in the process.
Gum approaches the man and jerks the tape off his lips.
Yeah.
Saving the host. Clue entry gained. Thanks for that. My nose is kind of stuffy. It was getting really hard to breathe. So, we don't have any traits, but we do have fake silver steak. In fact, it's made of iron. Great. And saving the host, we have now I must warn Gum about the gripper monster in the drawer, and I need to persuade her to free my original host. Was it you who tied me up?
The talkative type. I hate those. Okay.
Oh, okay. Look, I'm sure you had your reasons, but I assure you this is completely unnecessary. I mean no harm to you or anyone else, promise.
Find a way to intimidate him, girl.
Don't intimidate him, play good cop. Act nice to deceive him, or look at him, he's harmless. The thing that possessed him must have left his body, or fuck him up, make him terrified of you. I'll say look at him, he's harmless. I doubt he's harmless, but...
Oh, right. Same as the previous dozen dudes who looked and acted conspicuously benign and totally did not turn out to be child-gobbling monstrosities. What's wrong with you, Gum? It's a terrible time to let your guard down.
Oh, awkward. Iron's useful too. Wards against fey creatures. True. Don't know if fey is in this game though. Gum reaches for the holster on her hip and pulls out a decorated garden stake. She holds it up to the cat so the captive can get a good look at it. First, I think I'll leave you tied up for now. Second, see this? Consecrated silver. You try anything funny, the sharp end goes into your heart. We clear?
Wait, what? Did he see through it? Does he know it's neither consecrated nor silver? Would it matter if he did? It's still a sharp object I can use to stab him with. So, the questions. And don't you lie to me. I'll know if you do. What are you?
The captive is visibly taken back. As far as I know, I'm over here. Oh, what kind of question is that? What am I? I don't know, a human being? A man?
I told you, I know your lies.
I told you I'd know your lies. Oh my God. Hey, I'm not lying. Look, I don't get what you want from me. I'm a man, a guy. At least I think I am. What else could I be? Ask his name, ask what he remembers and go from there. Ask about your group. Ask what he remembers.
What do you remember?
What I remember. He squeezes his eyes shut and throws his head back as if straining to squeeze something helpful out of his brain. After a long, intense pause, he finally shakes his head. Nothing. Nothing at all. Not my age, not my family, not my job. I have no idea what I look like. When I try to recall anything, all I get is a mess of glimpses and flashes, completely unintelligible. I try to hold on to them, but they slip away.
Uh-huh.
Ask his name.
What's your name?
My name is Slim Shady. My name is... I don't remember. I can't remember my own name. He looks sincere.
Oh, he looks sincerely confused.
Let's give him a name.
Well, I need a way to address you. I'll call you Tape.
We have his name now. Tape. Why Tape?
Because I'm looking at the red strip of skin around your mouth where I peeled off the tape.
I'm not sure I feel like a tape. Can we try to change it to something like John or Eric?
No, Tape. It's too late. It's done. Oh, and you can call me Gum.
Nice to meet you, I guess. I got named. Your host is Tape now. Ask about your group. Did you just sense movement behind you from the drawer? Something alive is inside it. Ask about your group real quick, if I can.
Apocalyptic rituals, human sacrifices, cruel ancient divine entities, crews of exorcists. Any of that ring a bell?
No, I don't think so.
That's a shame.
Okay, now did I just sense movement? I was hoping we could at least go through the list of, like, interrogation questions. All right.
What the fuck?
Gum takes a step back, eyeing the chest of drawers suspiciously while also making sure Tape stays in her field of view. What's wrong?
Shut up!
Gum stands still for half a minute, listening for any suspicious noises or movements.
Was that one of your tricks?
I swear I have no idea what you're talking about. Keep your weapon ready and check the drawer. Get the hell out of there. Untie Tape and make him check the drawer. Keep silent. Well, we have proven that checking the drawer may not work well, so I think we gotta get the hell out of there.
What, because of a snake in the drawer? Come on, I personally set up the defense perimeter around this place. It's supposed to be the safest spot in town.
Gotta check it though, just to be sure. I think I did the exact same thing last time. I just remembered the outcome. I just didn't remember that she didn't listen to me.
Gotta check it though, just to be sure it's nothing.
Gum adjusts her grip on the stake. If I can help you with anything,
You'll help me greatly if you shut up!
Okay. Okay, just saying. Gum inhales loudly through her nose. She reaches out and jerks the drawer open, her other hand holding the stake at the ready.
Oh, keychain?
Society is broken. Turd. Mood. 30%. That's a cool flamingo? Ostrich? I'm not sure what you are. I'm not sure if the drawing's supposed to go into this one, but that's hilarious.
Huh.
What's there?
A stack of old magazines.
Did you expect something else?
I don't know.
Gum steps away from the drawer and turns to Tape, her hands on her hips.
Let's carry on. Gotta decide what to do with you. Tape opens his mouth to respond, but then his gaze shifts past Gum and his eyes widen like they would if he saw a long, black arm snaking its way out of the drawer. Gum? Lunge forward now. Gum pounces toward trait influence. Fast and furious! Gum pounces forward, somersaults past Tape's chair, and springs back up on her feet behind him. Whoa, that was impressive. The Gripper monster does not seem to share Tape's admiration of Gum's nimbleness. I don't know if that's what I did before. Dun, 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 dun. The hell is this thing? What does it want from us? It wants me to smack its ass, hello? Hey, yo? Or maybe it doesn't, but that's what it's gonna get. The arm hangs in the air, its fingers flexing menacingly. It flickers in and out of existence every few seconds, making it hard for Gum's eyes to focus on it. It's almost like it can be in multiple places at once, or maybe there's more than one of it. Jesus Christ, there's like 3 hands. Can this thing see the humans? Can it hear them? Is it even sentient? There's no telling. It's not attacking. I think it's afraid. How did this huge arm even fit in that small drawer with all the magazines too? Could this be some kind of pocket space mindfuck situation? Do you think we see all of it, or is there like a pitch black giant dude in the other end of it? I can imagine this fella shoving his arm into our room the way you'd rummage through your backpack for a snack, you know? Gum pays no attention to Tape's ramblings. Her eyes are fixed on the twitching fingers. Wearily, she takes a step forward. The gripper tilts its wrist the way animals tilt their head when confused or curious, then apparently having decided the odds are not in its favor, it briskly retreats into the drawer. It's running away. It's escaping Gum, or let it run. I think let it run and let's leave. Only with a gift. Gum swings and hurls her iron stake at the creature with all of her strength. Bullseye. Trait revealed. Damn. The stake pierces right through the center of the gripper's palm and gets stuck in it. The gripper shrieks, I got let it go. Persuade Gum not to pursue the gripper. The gripper shrieks and slithers back into its drawer, disappearing in the gap with a disgusted bubbling sound. Gum groans. Item lost, fake silver stake. Well, she's the one that stabbed it. However... Rip. Not a fucking coward. Most of the time, I'm too angry to be scared. Okay. Fast and furious. Move quickly. Be bold. Don't hold back your punches. The only way to stay alive in this cruel world. And bullseye. I don't know where this comes from. Guess I have a natural talent for shooting. Did she throw it? I wouldn't think that's a shooting thing, though. Here goes my last iron stake. Thought you said it was consecrated silver. That was a creative exaggeration. You all right? I think I am. A bit scared out of my sanity, but otherwise unharmed. Good. Gum stumbles her way into the chest of drawers the gripper disappeared into and pulls all the drawers out of it. Then she kicks the frame repeatedly until it turns into a pile of wood and rubbish. I feel better now. So if you don't mind me asking, what is it? What was it exactly? I mean, I saw what it was, and a naturally long arm covered in oil or something. What I want to know is, what in God's name? Instead of responding, Gum comes up to Tape and squats before him. She looks him in the eye, intensely, as if trying to read his soul. What do I do with this guy? Let him go. Clearly he's on our side. Break his neck. We can frame that as a suicide later or keep silent. Let him go. He's clearly on our side. Well, I don't know if he's on our side, but I think right now he's not a threat. Could be in the future. Hope I won't come to regret this. A flicker of fear crosses Tape's eyes when Gum grabs a knife from the kitchen table, but it quickly gives way to relief as she begins cutting the ropes that bind him. Your jacket's on the bed behind you. Wow, thanks. You trust me now? I trust my gut that tells me you're not a threat, but I'm gonna watch your every step. Fair enough. See, he's wearing a coat. I still can't recall shit, so it's nice to know someone will watch out for me. But can we please circle back to the nature of the satanic arm? Before Gum has the time to answer, an old gramophone on the table by the couch crackles to life. Ink. I don't know who this would be. Team Bog Runners, can you hear me? This is Blue Toad, repeating. This is Blue Toad, I need help. Good gracious, Ink! End of event. And that's as far as I got during the demo, actually. I might have read all this, but
Don't be afraid. This is normal. This was supposed to happen. You can't stay in one body for too long, not without breaks. Come on, go back now. We wouldn't want to miss anything of importance. Use the man. Your link with him is stronger yet. So I think I stopped here for the demo because I was like, oh, there's still a bit of the demo left and I didn't have much time of the stream left. But now everything from here on out will be completely new to me. A little anxious, anxiety inducing, but it seems like you can't perma fail. However, I'm sure it might be time saving to know what to do, obviously. Or obviously you might need to fail in order to get certain things to help you proceed. But I'm sure maybe some traits you have or whatever dictates ending stuff. So nothing new. Yeah, either old trailer or gum. So now we're actually in present and they're both alive. I can go to past if I would like to probably do different traits if I would like, but old trailer, select a host to possess. It doesn't say anything. Events obscure. In your absence, your host will make their own choices. So I am going to take a quick break and give you guys some music because an ad's going to play. But I should be out of the box now, I think. Get up, stretch, hydrate, do all the things you guys got to do. Enjoy the music. And we will be right back to then proceed farther than we've gotten before. So enjoy the music and BRB. I am back. Hello. Oh, I forgot. There we go. Marker. Capitalism waits for no streamers. It's true. Yeah, just taking a quick break to let the ads run so that way nobody gets pre-roll ads or misses any of the story if they're not sub. So that way, as much as I can do that, that way people don't miss stuff. I have, oh my God, 7 out of 100 achievements. And I wonder if that's just for episode 1. Wild. I also got Dr. Pepper flavored bunk cake because I also need to take some ibuprofen because a little bit of a headache. Tendinitis still a thing. It's luckily not as bad as the first few days, but still pretty not fun. And my throat's starting to hurt from all the voice acting. So, unfortunately, that also means Baron's probably going to come in here to get love soon. Unfortunately. But yeah. This is as far as I got. Oh, wait. Was the music overpowering during the battle scene, chat? It seemed loud, but I don't know if that was just my end or if it was a little loud for chat. So I'd like to know. Well, thank you for the sub. But I can't take ibuprofen until I have food, so. Hi, Dolly. Also, the fucking cicadas outside are fucking loud. Jesus Christ. It was fine for me? Okay. Not overpowering. Didn't feel too loud, but I have loud machines around me. That's fair. Okay, cool. I'm glad it wasn't loud for you guys. Dr. Flavored Bunt Cake. Yeah. Cunt Bake? Hello? Thank you guys for letting me know. Cunt Bake. Yeah. Obviously. Bunt Cake. Yeah. Dr. Pepper flavored. It's pretty good. Very sweet. Very, very sweet. But I didn't want it to go bad if I forgot it. So I was like, oh, well, I need to have something in my stomach. Anyway, I mean, protein shake is good, but it's not what you need with like an NSAID. You need something a bit more substantial to avoid stomach ulcers and stuff for anything that's an NSAID. So ibuprofen. So, hi, Bear. Cunt Bake. I didn't know Greg's updated their options. Oh my God. But yeah, so it said to go back to tape. I could do a whole stand-up special on how the Greg's menu keeps getting worse over the past decade. Oh no. All right. Back to reality. The problem is I don't know what ink looks like. So I'm just gonna like go with a voice for now. It may change once I know what ink looks like. Ink, I can hear you. Do you copy? This is Gum. Where are you? Are you alive? Copy you, Pink Toad. I'm alive. Blue Toad, Pink Toad. I used that funny telepathic goo on a microphone to my signal. Or to my signal. Can you believe it? It's crazy that it worked. Ink, where are you? I'm in the sound. Can't get out. They are fun guys, but they won't let me. They're fun guys? You copy, Pink Toad? Half of that. No, Ink, I don't fucking copy. You're breaking up. Do you know where you are? Pink Toad, I'm repeating. It's the band. The band is holding me kept. Do you copy, Pink Toad? Stop calling me Pink Toad and tell me where you are. I'll get you out. Sound Studio. Pink Toad, I gotta go. Find me. Blue Toad over. Ink! Ink! Gum shakes the gramophone violently, but it is incredibly dead now. After a solid minute of angry swearing and kicking furniture, Gum settles on striding back and forth the room. I'm probably in the room, but that's fine. Also, Kat, if you ever want or need help voice acting, you know you can reach out to me. But I would feel bad. Make ink super zesty. Isn't Pink Toad just Toadette? Absolutely. The thing is, I like voicing Gum. I mean, Tape. Is the other thing. Obviously Gum's the other narrator. I guess there's a good amount of just like narration or other characters, but. But I know you're hot and I don't want you to feel like you need to turn off your AC and stuff too. And sitting at your computer is a pain. So I want to take care of you too. Pink Toad's just Toadette though. Yeah, she's just Toadette. Then she grabs a backpack and starts shoving things into it. I guess this is not the right time to ask her about the black arm again. Offer your help, ask your questions. You deserve to understand what's going on. Just leave. You have nothing to do here. Offer your help. Good thinking. Gum, I want to help you. Tell me what I can do. You can recall what happened to my mates. That would be useful. Sorry, still a blank page. He also might not be related to anything that happened to them. Well, in this case, you're gonna help me by not creating more problems for me. Can you at least explain to me what's going on? Not sure I can. There's a lot going on, Tape. Damn lot. Ironically, the person who hurts my voice the most is actually Gum, because I have to project so high. Although jagged voice is hard for me to do, because it's lower than I want to be. Or I want to be lower doing it, but I can't. It's like out of the pitch I want to do. I'm only asking for a quick recap on the situation. Like, in 2 sentences, please. I love the hand. Okay. As you probably figured out by now, demons are real. Demons as in demons of hell? Does this mean heaven's real too? No. Forget heaven and hell. It has nothing to do with religion, all right? There are other planes of existence that we humans can't feel or detect. And numerous beings exist right here, back to back with us. Spirits, wraiths, other civilizations, you name it. Like strings on a guitar deck. We don't touch each other, but we resonate together. And besides that, there are ancient gods out there, sleeping in the black holes like cradles, and predacious ideas that parasite on sapient minds. And besides that, there are other dimensions, billions of them. Some are just like ours. Some are literally nightmares populated with horrors. Please stop. I think I'm having a panic attack. I warned you, Tape. He said 2 sentences. She gave paragraphs, okay? The good news is we're not alone in this universe. Everything else is bad news. Reality as you know it is a tiny oasis surrounded by unimaginable chaos. This oasis is protected by a good hard wall. But sometimes things fall through the crevices.
I'm in a group of people who deal with those things. We learned about a world-ending ritual that was being prepared by a cult in a small Midwestern town. This town, Red Hives. We arrived here last night. Outside is a trailer park at the town's edge. My team went farther in to stop the ritual. I stayed behind as backup. Excuse me. Weird black arms coming out of the drawers is a glaring sign that things probably didn't go smoothly for my guys. Are you following? I think so. But I still don't understand where I fit into this picture. Neither do I. That's why you're going to stay here and lay low until I figure it out. What about you? I'm heading out. Gotta find and rescue my moronic teammate. Be back as soon as I can. I should come with. There was a hand here. Just because you destroyed the dresser doesn't mean it can't come out of other things. With horrors? Where are these dimensions? No way we're staying here. Demand to go with her. Let her go. We'll find our way out of this trailer or keep silent. I think I should go with her, but I don't want to demand it of her. I don't want to stay here. You surely understand that it's a bad idea to leave me in this place alone and stripped of means to protect myself. I mean, we've just been attacked right here. Besides, if I go with you, I can be help. I want to be. This is really nice of you, but the answer is no. I ain't no babysitter. This place is protected from intrusion. Is it? Whatever wormhole the arm used to get in, it's closed now. You'll be fine. Gum, this is unfair. Life's unfair. Gum zips her backpack, throws it on her shoulder, and springs out of the trailer. The lock clicked shut behind her. Not cool. End of event. Oh. Open the door. The outcome is finally satisfying enough to move forward. Now you need to cement it into reality. Was there multiple places? I feel like there was only one way that could have gone anyway. Now you need to cement it into reality. Do that, and you'll be able to move on to the next step. Once the door opens, there's no coming back. I don't like that. So what they're probably saying is no doing alternate things if you wanted to do them in the first place. Like all options or for... Because there aren't multiple saves, I don't think. Sorry, I'm trying to eat my piece. It's sticking to the plate. Ah! Well. Never split up. Well, I can get not bringing someone with you. That one, you saw possessed. But two, you don't know if they have any combat abilities. Like, Tape has shown himself to not really be helpful in combat. However, he was locked up or tied up. But to her knowledge, he has no combat abilities. So she would have to protect him. It's like an escort mission. She would have to protect him and herself going forward. And she doesn't want, that's what she meant by no babysitting. And I can understand that. However, I also don't think this place is safe either. Like, she thought it should be safe and it wasn't. Why would now be any different? Just my questions. All right. My bunk cake is done. Hi, Zin, by the way. Hello. So if you ever want to take the piss option, gotta do it now since you can't go back and do it later. Right. But I don't want to, I want to commit to the options I've done. So, and it would just take so long to do every single option I could until this point. So I think I'm okay with committing to my options, though it may lock me out of like best ending type stuff because maybe some options give you, like how I lost my steak. I could go back and maybe save the steak, you know, for a future thing. Maybe. I don't know if any of the options do, but that's like maybe options that could change future events, but I'm locked out of it because I don't have said thing. But it also could prevent her from using it when I don't want her to in the future. It just depends, right? So I think I'm going to commit with what I've done for now, at least. Definitely wouldn't want to tag along someone, amnesiac with me, but also like just let him go. Yeah, like just let him go, and if that's the case, because clearly this isn't safe either.
Everyone's capable in combat of being distraction or cannon fodder. I mean, but I'm sure she doesn't want him to die necessarily either, if he's proven to not necessarily be evil. Like, I think their point is to save people. So if he's okay for now, she probably morally doesn't want him to die, but also doesn't want to have to take care of him any more than she already is. If that makes sense. I would assume. Excuse me. Okay, now I'm burping Dr. Pepper sugar. But it's good. It's just very sweet. If I could have half of it, that'd be good. But like, don't want it to go bad. Because I think we got it Sunday and it's already Wednesday. So I'd be worried eating it past today as an open pastry. All right. Have my compression arms on. Once the door opens, there's no coming back. Possess a host in the present to advance to the timeline or to the past to alter it. So now I have two pasts, and now this is present. So future is locked and always future. I can never actually be in the future, I assume. The future just is the next step. But yeah, if I wanted to, I guess I could go back and possess gum during phase 2. You know, we didn't do that. But I guess we survived. Because, like, the whole point of 1 was to survive the situation. So you finally had to be her to do that. But in this situation, we had to be Tape because we got kicked out of Gums for being Gum here. I'm wondering if we should try and do 2, but as Gum. To get different perspectives. But it doesn't seem like there's much different to do. Maybe we could convince her to bring him along, but it doesn't seem like there's much different that could really happen there. Chat, what do you think? Go to present, commit to opening the door, or do the second section as Gum? Gum speaks with ink. Gum explains the basic concepts of extended universe to Tape. Gum locks Tape in the trailer and leaves. Tape listens to Gum talk to her stranded teammate. Tape offers Gum his help. Gum shares with Tape horrible truth about reality. Tape demands to go with Gum. Gum leaves. Tape is locked inside the trailer. Second section as Gum. Oh, can we see? Yeah, we can see. We got nothing new doing that for either of them. If she does the big explanation again, I'm just going to skip it because my throat. I'm okay with small stuff in dialogue, but if it's like that big paragraphs of stuff, I'm going to skip it. So we can see. Wait. Does it let me possess? It does. Okay. Let's see. Oh. I strongly recommend you take the man this time. You have just established the link to the new host. Now it needs a moment to stabilize. Oh. Okay. Actually, I'm worried that if we pick Gum anyway, because I think it's because I think if we had done this first, something would have happened where we would have died or not been able to finish the loop and had to do it as Tape anyway. So if we do it as Gum, we might have to do Tape again. Is my only worry. So I guess. All right. Okay. So not new perspectives per se, but specifically like just it probably wouldn't let me complete it. If it's going to fuck with what you have, then maybe not worth it. Yeah, that's the only reason I won't do that right now. Only because it's warning me. Otherwise, if in the future, if it's like, oh, you haven't done this person yet, I can do it for new perspective. I'm sure that's to show, like, if you want to possess her anyway, it shows why that's a bad idea, is my guess. Because we have just had her twice, whereas Tape, we obviously can possess all we want, I guess. All right, loop completed. Open the door. All right. We can now go. It's open. Ew is open. You didn't do so bad, little one. You know you have 2 able hosts. Malleable clay for your design. Designs, plural? That man you heard on the radio, Ink. Oh, man. Okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure, like, what voice to give them. Is a fitting candidate for a 3rd. After you go through the door, I may lose contact with you for some time. If you have any questions, better ask them now. Holy shit. Oh my god. Okay. I still don't understand. What is my goal? What am I supposed to do? I hate that stupid mini game with the circles and whatnot. That's probably you can go on easy. Am I a demon? I need to know. So why are you helping me again? Can I possess anyone I want? No, you need the name. Why can't I remember anything from my past? What if my host finds out about me? Do I have the ability to show visions to my host, make them see what I've seen? Why is there a diner here? I'm ready. Let's do this. So I'm guessing I can ask all of them. Just in case I cannot, I'm going to ask in order of what I want the most, or like what I want to find out most. So why can't I remember my past? You don't have any past. You are a newborn. There's nothing to remember. Okay. I don't want to ask this because I think it's just like, oh, put it on easy. What if my host finds out about me? They won't. They can't. Whatever you tell them, whatever you ask of them, they will assume it comes from their own minds. You are protected by a powerful veil that deters any attempt to detect your presence. Why is there a diner here? What you see is a memory. The void is filled with them, broken fragments of memories, long lost and forgotten, bringing shape to the nothingness. Whose memory is it? Can it be mine? But why is there a diner here? Whose memory is it? I cannot tell. I would guess Tapes or Gums. Maybe Tapes, since I have a stronger connection to him. Do I have the ability to show visions? Make them see what I've seen. No. You are a whisperer. What you want your host to know, you will have to use words to tell them that. They will believe you. Why are you helping me? Oh, no. I still don't understand. What is my goal? What am I supposed to be doing? What do you want to know? What do you want to do? I want to find out what's going on. I want to wreak havoc and be an agent of chaos. I don't want that. I want to save the world. I want to take over the world. I just want to have fun. I want to find out what's going... Well, I want to save the world, too. But I also want to know what's going on. I want to save the world. Good. You do that. No matter what path you choose, you will have to gain your full potential first. The more you learn, the more outcomes you see, the more things you coerce your hosts into doing, the more powerful you will become. See, I don't like that it keeps mentioning like being more powerful and stuff. And like it mentions saving the world, but is that because it's manipulating me, the player, me, the demon newborn? Don't hesitate to bend the time flow and alter the events to see how else they could play out. As it tells me not to be Gum. In the end, you will be able to solidify the sequence of events that fits your best design best. Okay, there you go. So basically you want to tweak it to have the outcome you want. So like, say, I don't know, it's possible to have Ink die, but I could reload and see if there's another way to get Ink out of there alive, and that's the outcome I like most, right? That could also be a problem, because what if Ink gets someone else killed in the future? You know, like consequence of actions, all that jazz. But yeah, the masks just want to have fun. Am I a demon? I need to know. Demon, no. I wouldn't call you that. You will meet demons on your journey. It won't be hard to assess your differences. Was I a person? Did I die? Just tell me what I am. For some reason, I don't trust you. I have other questions. I mean, I wouldn't tell them I don't trust them. You don't tell the villain that you think they're a villain, or else you find out less. Was I a person? Did I die? You have many questions, little one. I'm afraid you're going to have to find the answers yourself. Why are you helping me again? I have found myself in such a circumstance that I have no other option but to help you. I'm utterly dependent on you and have no agency otherwise. Not an inevitable position. Nope. Inviable? I don't know that word. Not an inviable position, is it? Enviable. Oh my God. It's because I can't read. Not an enviable position. Got it. Never mind. I know what that means. Doesn't envy me. Yep, my bad. I just read it wrong. Inviable. Oh, I got lurk all you need. Go down. I gotta go back to, or I gotta tell River I said that. Goddamn. Can I possess anyone I want? No, only those with the gift. You must know their true name and catch a moment when they are weak and vulnerable. That's why it's so important to find that ink person. Okay, I don't. This is just probably to put on easy, so I'm not gonna worry about that. Thank you for the pets. I'm ready. Let's do it. Remember, you can only be the one with one host at a time. While you're with Tape, Gum is on her own and vice versa. There are times when they can't survive without your guidance, and times when they manage just fine on their own. If you want to know how your host is doing when you're not with them, you can join them and simply observe, remaining silent whenever you feel the urge to comment. Don't worry too much if your host dies. They'll be dying a lot. That's part of the process. That's how you learn. At first, navigating two parallel paths might feel disorienting. That's okay. Take your time and go at your own pace. Everything will come together eventually. Now go ahead, little one. Help your host find this ink. You need more agents. I just realized another reason why Fender can't be Jagged Voice, and I will be explaining no further. Hello? Open? Can I have a breakfast sandwich? Hash browns. Loop 1 of Punks and Bees. Interesting. Question marks. I love this furry doing a peace sign. Okay. What? Some of the phrases the Jagged Voice uses. Gonna headcanon the Fender having a phobia of diners? What? No. Just some of the ways that the Jagged Voice refers to my personage. I was gonna say my demon, and then I realized they just said I wasn't a demon, so. Bees? There's a bee? Can I shift? Nope. Can I teleport? Nope. Okay. Stern Shadow. I'm Confusion. America, explain. It's not an America thing. Why aren't you eating? You should eat. Little Shadow. I want to go home. I know you do, but we've talked about this. The wall is impenetrable. There is no way home. You should eat, really. These pancakes are delicious, I promise. I don't want to eat pancakes. I want Mom. I want my mom. I want Mom. What's that? What? You're not with your mom? Make a scene now, and I'll have you sent to the cold room. Do you want to spend another night in the cold room? The fridge? The freezer? You're gonna kill this kid. What do you mean? I will explain no further, Zen. No. No what? No, ma'am. Eat your pancakes. Damn. Find the correct order. Oh, shit. Okay. What? I heard Tali. Tali! Hey. Okay. I have to lock out Tali. She is licking my printer. Ow. Visible confusion.png. Uh-huh.
It would just make me blush.
The Stern Shadow is a bitch. Seriously. I feel like Cat Barbara Streisand affecting themselves. I don't know what that means. The printer must be cleansed and Tali must do it. Apparently. licking it to death. All right. Hello? Nope. Oh, it's making me go this way to interact with it. Sweetie, repeat the coffee, will you? Be brief, Helen. I only got 15 minutes. What did you call me for?
To ask for more time. The kid's not ready yet, Sam. The initiation must be postponed.
It's me. No, or Tape. Could be Tape's memories, like I said.
For your own sake.
Oh, for your own sake, this better not be a joke. Oh, this better be a joke. I'm sorry.
It's not. There's something wrong about the kid. I haven't figured it out yet, but I will. If given more time, I need you to talk to the uppers. You've had this kid in your custody.
Oh, you've had this kid in your custody for how long? 30 days?
34.
34 days of conditioning, and the kid is still not ready for the initiation?
Sam, I'm telling you.
Shut up, will you? Your lousy job is not my mess to clean. If you think I'm going to risk my ass covering for you before the higher-ups, then, darling, you must have a wrong idea of our relationship.
Oh, for fuck's sake, I'm not asking you to cover for me. I did everything by the book. By all signs, the kid looks ready. But I know he isn't.
You're not making any sense.
It was fine at the beginning, normal adaptation. But at some point he got, I don't know, ostentatiously obedient. You see, he's quiet, but not stupid quiet. He seems to be eerily intelligent for his age, and I keep catching glimpses of some deep malice in his eyes. There's something wrong about this boy. Some anomaly. I can't put my finger on it, but look, all I'm asking is more time to work on him, to figure it out.
Are you hearing yourself? Deep malice in the eyes of a 7-year-old? Oh, Helen, you've spent too much time around children, starting to reflect on your mental health. I'll speak to the higher-ups. We'll get you reassigned.
What about the kids, Sam?
Get them ready. The initiation will proceed as scheduled. Yeah, that didn't go well. Hi, Jaguar. Hello. Hello. It's going well. We got past as far as I got in the demo. So all of this is new to me. They really went, that boy ain't right, I tell you what. Helen out here like, that boy ain't right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Barbara Streisand wanted photos of her house wiped off the internet. By having that info online, more people sought out photos of her house, thereby making the whole problem worse. Yeah, I know. I made it worse for myself. Mostly also because I thought it'd be funny.
Let's get over this again.
Nope.
Let's go over this again. Yes, ma'am. Why are you here? To study the magical school.
Why you? Why not some other kid?
I have talent.
The gift. That's what we call it. That's how we call it. It's baby tape. Baby tape. You're a gifted child, and the gift of yours must be put to use for the greater good. Greater good! Why can't you go home?
Dangerous.
That's imprecise, boy. You were taken from home because you were a danger to those around you. If not for us, you would have gotten your whole family killed. Fortunately, we were there, and your family is safe now. But that's not the only reason why you can't return to your home.
I'm very far away.
Mars is very far away. The moon is very far away. Your home is not far at all. It's just across the wall.
I can't walk through walls.
That's correct. But I can float in the future. But at least you know that back home, your family is safe. Your mom is safe. That's a silver lining, right? What would you be willing to do to find your way back? To see your mom again?
I can't walk through walls.
Walls have crevices. One we used to extract you as imploded. The one we used to extract you as imploded, but there might be others. If you study with us, study really, really hard, and learn to control your gift, maybe one day you'll be wise and powerful enough to find another crevice in the wall separating you from your home world. Do you want to find it, boy? Do you want to see Mom again?
Yes.
More than anything?
Yes.
Very good boy. Very good. Do I click and drag? Oh, shit. No. Okay. More than anything. What was this conversation again? The greater good. Then actually, chat, I am going to answer this because it could be a doctor. So I will be RB and you guys are going to get some music. BRB, everyone. Well, that was rude of it. It was just my pharmacy, but for some reason it didn't let me know it was my pharmacy right away. And it was like an unknown. It was like just a number. It didn't say unknown caller, but it just was a number. And I'm like, who is this? Because lately when my doctors call me, it doesn't tell me it's my doctor's calling me. So I thought maybe, but nope. Right as I answered, it let me know it was my pharmacy. I was like, God damn it. I would have just let that screen call. The game's been good. I really enjoy the artwork and I do like the different options and stuff, even though I'm usually someone who is by design high anxiety at choice-based games. I will say for this, I am kind of like whatever happens, happens. I don't know why the anxiety is relieved for this. And I think that's just because dying isn't like permanent. You have to continue. It like wants you to go a certain way. It's just how you go is how things may have consequences in the future, or like how they may react or traits they may have. It does seem a little bit of a pain if something doesn't go the way you want. And if you want to tweak just a small thing, it might be a little time consuming, but because it's not like a tree of each decision, you know, it's just like moments and you have to play out the whole moment again. But other than that, like I've not really had any anxieties about how it turns out, because it just, it plays into, you get this trait, like you get something either way type thing. The only way to get it is to have some idea of it already. Wait for what? I want to hear this one again. I want to go home. There's no way home. So it seems like this is maybe 1, that one's 2, and this is 3, because he went from being not obedient to obedient. And so it seems like that to that. And also, this is her saying it's impenetrable, whereas here, he's like, I thought you said it was impenetrable. And then, obviously, I think that's the third one. So I think this is first. I think that's 1. I think this is 2. I didn't understand that I had to click this at first, but now that I do. Oh, right. Keep thinking it's behind the counter. 3. I did it. I assume. So I assumed Tape was kidnapped and put part of the ritual. As a young kid. Oh, jeez. So they tortured the shit out of the kid, or kids in general. Because they mentioned something about stopping a cult, right? Or Tape was talking, or Gum was talking about her and her crew were trying to stop a cult's ritual. I think Tape was probably a part or consequence of that ritual, is my guess. It looks like the ocean. I think it might be just like this aesthetic. All right. Select a host to possess. Town square and old trailer. Kind of want to get Tape free. So do they keep? Yeah. I wonder if you go back and play it differently, if they, well, I guess they keep the old. Too late. But I wonder, I guess they could keep the traits, so then he has even more traits. But I'm curious as to what, like, my traits will be. I don't know, though. 14. clues. I think finding all the clues might not be a bad thing. Because the clues help you in general. Who was found? I think I want to be Tape first just to like see if I can get him to escape. And then we can go back and do Gum. See what she's up to. Back to reality. A full 10 minutes pass. Oops. A full 10 minutes after Gum departs, Tape finally stops pacing like a madman and takes a deep breath, a deep anchoring breath, trying to regain his composure. This doesn't make any sense. He stands in the middle of a shabby trailer, his head a storm of half fear, half rage, his breathing coming quick and heavy. I can think, I can talk, I can name things. This is a couch. This is a wall. I know I'm a human, an adult man. I know I lived on Earth, a planet full of people like me, if only slightly less confused. I know I'm in a trailer that sits at the edge of town. I know I speak English, and I know that English is a language. If I know all that, surely I should know something about myself. I've got to this point somehow, right? Oh, there goes gravity. Now I'm going to concentrate really, really hard and remember. I'm going to remember. Brain, just give me something. My name, my age, anything. Just something. The name and age should be in your ID. Check your pockets. Maybe you have it. Look out the window. Maybe you recognize the place outside. Why are you talking to yourself out loud? It's weird. Sitting in this trailer doesn't seem to stimulate your memory. Move on. Check our pockets. Maybe I do. Why didn't I think of it in the first place? Tape pats every pocket of his attire. Nothing. Guess I lost my ID, my name, and my wallet. Perfect. But I need a name. I can't go by Tape. Or can I? I don't know. It's a sick name. Okay. To hell with the name. What do I look like? How old am I? My voice sounds pretty young, but who knows? Is there a mirror here? He looks around. The only mirror here is a small rectangle on the one non-exit door. Judging by the layer of dirt and sickly black blisters spreading on surface, its career is long over. You know what? Let's set this aside for now. I'm not trusting this one with my reflection. Out of desperation, Tape checks his pockets one more time. The bathroom has a mirror. She was using it. Hey, look. A 20 and a bunch of change. Is it much? What's the inflation rate now? Item gained some money. Hell yeah. We got money, chat. A shameful amount, really. How dare you? Hopefully, if it comes to surviving outside, this amount will get me through a few days before I resort to offering blowjobs for food. I like how he assumes blowjobs. Not pussy. Blowjobs. Tape's brain. Baby shark. Yeah. I'm not sure I should be if I should be alarmed. That was my first idea that I came up with. Look out the window. Maybe you recognize the place. Tape walks up to the window and squints, trying to figure out what's outside. A pool of mellow morning light floods the shabby trailer park, casting heavenly halos around the scattered garbage on the bare ground. However, much of the view is obscured by the wood planks nailed across the window. I'm not sure. The landscape doesn't ring any bells. Maybe I could make a better guess if I were outside. $20 is $20. True. Must have been a really hard times before. Cult will do that to you. Are you talking to yourself? I don't want to say it's weird. Sitting in the trailer doesn't seem to stimulate your memory. Move on. But Gum specifically told me not to leave. No. I'll be a good boy and stay put. Oh, okay. He's gonna be a good boy like his BDS told him to. Oh, and you know what? If I'm going to stay here, I might as well make this place a bit more presentable. Trait, influence, people pleaser. Oh no. Right, this is it. This is what I'm gonna do. I just need to keep my hands busy. So he's a people pleaser because she said to stay put. I'm gonna do what she said. If I didn't do people pleaser, he might not have tried to stay put. That's hilarious. that when you're desperate for money? Good question. Soliciting women to exchange sex for money carries a bunch more risks. Wait, why? Evie. Bonk. A thick layer of dust beneath Tape's feet, scattered with occasional cigarette butts, crumpled napkins, and newspapers from years past. Let's find me a broom. The broom rests in a thin, dusty box beneath the bed. Tape pulls it out and sets to work, channeling his focus into the task to stave off thoughts of his uncertain and potentially fleeting future. There. That's better. Nice. He put the drawers back. How did you fix what she broke? Still needs some cleaning, but, well, it's not like I'm getting paid for this. Well, maybe I should take one last shot at this mirror. He walks up to the door it's attached to, scraping at the dirt with a fingernail. Nope. I still need a rag for this. Amid the overlapping layers of grime, he catches a glimpse of something. Just a fragment of a chin, vaguely recognizable as his. Oh no. Seriously? Oh no, that's my first reaction to my own damn face? Yeah, nope, not doing this. I don't have time for this existential crisis. I have more pressing matters. Right. Insecure, so insecure? Let's not put this off any longer. There might be a better mirror in the bathroom. That might not be a bad idea. Let's not get into this topic makes me uncomfortable. I don't know if this game will do this. I don't even know if it's queer, to be honest. But does Tape have dysphoria? Oh yeah, body dysmorphia or dysphoria, either one. Either one. Cans only get you chump change, though. Cans? Oh, rummage sell cans. Got it. His willingness. I'm gonna try that. Oh my god, I panicked because I was trying to see ahead and then realized this one was already like almost done. All right. I did it. Oof. I have this strange feeling that in my past life I had some self-esteem issues. These things don't magically pop up out of nowhere, do they? Fine, let's take a look. If there's another mirror here, it should be in the bathroom. Tape steps into the cramped bathroom and immediately comes face to face with a large spotless mirror. Ironically, the only clean surface in the room. I mean, you look like you. Like it was just like the same image, but bigger. In the mirror, he sees a young man staring at Tape with confused brown eyes. Tape meets the man's stare. He doesn't necessarily remember his face from the mirror, but it doesn't feel alien either. This face could belong to anyone. It can as well belong to him. Okay, this is me. Is this me? Tape sees his face. I wonder if you could do that without that. It can be both, sadly, yeah. Ugh, I look kinda, how can I put it? Basic. But it's not the worst impression to make, right? Right? Okay, are you calling my tastes and my gender and what I want to look like basic, Tape? Because I want words. I mean, I don't really necessarily care for the sweater part of it, but I do like the jacket and the hairstyle and stuff. And the baggy clothes. Just look at yourself. Proud nose, perfect profile, soft lips, and a determined gaze. You're the prettiest person you know. You're nothing special, and that's fine. Being too handsome is a burden, and you already have a lot on your mind. Or at least you have a decent personality, and you're kind to other people. It's a big plus. I mean, I don't disagree with that last one, but I like the prettiest person you know. That's cute. But I think these two imply that you're not good looking, and I don't like that either. Chat, I go away for like 5 minutes to take a bathroom break, and my daughter's offering freebies. Bitch, you poke at that bag! My god, Fender. I think you're the prettiest person you know. Why are we being harsh on ourselves? Am I? Tape turns his head, trying to catch a flattering angle in the mirror.
Suddenly every angle becomes flattering and any type of lighting feels perfect. Oh god, I wish that was how it worked. I hope the demons and monsters will take my pretty privilege into account when they try to devour me. We gave him some self-esteem. Now, what else do I do? Rummage through Gum's belongings. I don't really want to do that. Maybe you need a weapon to be able to defend yourself, or let's dress the elephant in the room. The chest. All three are going through this. Maybe you need a weapon to defend yourself. A weapon? What, like a gun? Do I even know how to shoot? Maybe a kitchen knife would be more appropriate. To be honest, I don't think I'm a weapons guy at all. I feel more like a let's talk it out guy mood. I want to keep silent. I don't really want to encourage going through her shit. Keep silent. Tape's gaze falls on the sturdy chest sitting in the center of the room. Chest gazes back hostilely. Hostilely. He checks the padlock. It appears to be mechanical, boasting a 4-digit combination mechanism. 4 digits, meaning it's about 10,000 possible combinations. Moments later, Tape turns away, conceding defeat without a fight. No thanks. He puts some distance between the chest and himself and feels his back pressing into the trailer's entrance door. The door squeals displeasedly in response. Hear that sound? Makes me wonder what type of lock they use for these. He turns and bends to examine the keyhole. What is this? I know this. Oh, wait. Is this... I know this. Memories coming back? What do you mean you know this? Memories coming back? I'm not sure. I just got this strange feeling like this is very familiar to me. I need something small and thin, like a wire. So he knows how to lockpick. He runs back to the cabinets and soon returns with a hairpin in his fingers. Squatting before the door, his hands shaking, he sticks the pin in the keyhole and starts spinning it. Just so you know, I'm rooting for you. What do you think you're doing? Keep silent. I'm rooting for you. Thank you, voice in my head. I appreciate your support. Something clicks in the lock. Oh, of course, I broke it. Why did I think it was a good idea? Stupid idiot. Damn it, I was rooting for you. Nope, it's fine. You opened it. He slaps the door in anger. It obediently creaks open upon impact. Wait, what? Trait influence. No lock can hold me. Tape looks at the gap, dumbfounded, as warm rays of morning light flow from it into the room. No lock can hold me. I mostly blame my capable hands for this, but yes, I'm a lockpicker. I break locks. It's a particular skill one acquires, and I have it. I don't know what led me to learn it. I hope I wasn't a burglar. That would be awful. I can't be a burglar, can I? Well... Did I just lockpick this door? Want to go outside? Picking locks is a great skill to have. Want to practice it more? You can go rob some trailers. So any memories coming back? Want to go outside? If only to take a peek. He pushes the door and sticks his head outside. The trailer park around blends out into uneven rows of cheap and rusty mobile houses. Hello, world. Tape leaves the trailer. Okay, I can firmly say I don't recognize this place. Now fully outside, he scans the surroundings, hoping that either the buildings or the landscape would trigger any recognition. No success. So quiet and empty. I guess we're in the part of town where people like to sleep in. Kind soul, please help me. Hey, that's a human voice. The sound comes from the side of Gum's trailer. Tape takes a few steps in that direction, craning his neck curiously. This is a very bad idea. Shrouded in tattered cloth, because we don't know where that hand came from. Spine curled forward, his face hidden beneath a stained hood. It's a beggar. Like, normally I'd be like, yeah, well, not that we have much. I guess we could give $20. But like, we already know that this place is kind of like apocalyptic right now. So it's more likely a demon.
If it's just an actual person, yeah, I think we should help if we can. But if it's a demon, I'm scared. Seated on the bare ground by the trailer, he sways slightly back and forth. Clue gained, trailer park beggar. Oh, thank God it's a person. What? There's a beggar in the trailer park. Maybe he can answer some of many questions Tape has about his ordeal. Kind soul, do you have some money for an old man in need? Oh, why sure, I have some change. Tape makes to approach the beggar. Good intention, help him and make his world slightly less grim place. Oh, I like that. Don't get too close. You don't want to catch a disease from him. That is not the thought I had. I'm just like, what if it's a demon? Wait, let him answer your questions first, then reward him with money. That's weird. I don't like that. Give him all your money. Let's get on his good side. Don't give him anything. Why is he entitled to your money? Or option locked. Ah, shit. All right, chat. Oh, I was going to maybe take a break, but what time is it? Okay, we're going to take a quick break first because an ad needs to play. And then when we get back, we'll play a bit more and try and see if there's a good place to stop afterward. We'll see. But right now, I'll leave you guys on this and I won't make a choice just yet. I'm thinking the first one, though. I do want to give him all my money, but like, well, we only have a $20 bill, so like, give him a $20 bill. But I don't like that it's the get on his good side. That's a weird, I don't like the double standard of wanting something in return for giving. That's not the point of giving. Giving is to give without any expectation of a return. Does that make sense? Obviously, you want a give and take relationship. Like if you realize you give to a person and they constantly keep taking from you, but they never help you in return, that's draining. But like the actual act of giving someone something is supposed to be because you want them to have it, not because you want something in return. And I don't like the options that have that. So we'll see. But get up, stretch, hydrate, do all the things you guys got to do. I'll leave you guys with this music because it's actually not too bad. Usually we don't have some music, so. We will BRB while the ads play. All right, I'm back. Hi, chat. Hello, hello. Okay, there we go. Just love communities that are so sex work positive that any yelling is because you aren't charging enough. Yeah. Yeah. Why are we doing for free? Like free feet pics? Why? You know? Charge for that shit. Capitalism. God damn. It's more of obviously like use protection and protect yourself type stuff is what you should always do. But so option is locked. I'm very curious as to what this option is, but we can't do it yet. So I'm thinking the good intention, help him and make this world slightly less grim place. I don't want to be someone who turns a blind eye to other people's struggles, especially if what Gum said about the state of this town is true. Yeah, let's start the day with a good deed. Maybe I can even manage a few more before it's over. He steps forward, bends down, and places a coin in the beggar's palm. Just a coin? Oh, hence the give all you have. Oh, damn. Here, I think you need this more than me. Than I do. Thank you, brother. Damn, it actually feels good. I think I like helping people. Does it mean I was a good person before the amnesia? I really hope it does. It doesn't matter who you were before, it matters what you do now from here on out. It's like, I will just be as vague as to say, sue you. If you know, you know. What she did from then on was what mattered, because the person before doesn't exist. Until they do exist, that's a different thing. If like your memory comes back and now you are also that person. But it's more of like who you are from memory loss on is more important. That's what's affecting the here and now. Though I think it's always good to like have some sort of like conscious thought of like, if you did hurt people in the past, knowing and acknowledging and trying to make amends, even though you don't remember doing it yourself. But obviously, you can't make amends if people just take you out because of the horrible things you did, you know, right? If you don't remember them, you're taking it out on a person who's a different person. It's not the same person anymore. So it's a conflicting feeling thing. Though, again, things with Sue turned out differently. But in this case, for now, he doesn't know anything about his past. So if he was a bad person right now, that doesn't matter because that's not who he is in this moment. Kind. I don't like that's all in caps. Soul. There it is. Knew it. Demon. Those eyes. A mass of wet, shifting tentacles spreads before Tape, unfurling like the maw of a predatory flower. A slimy sprout writhes up his forearm, coiling around it in a deadly grip. The fuck? I love this face. Trailer Park Beggar, clue entry gained. That's probably what I needed to know. Tape thrashes desperately, trying to free his arm, but more and more ghastly tentacles whip at his limbs. Within moments, the monster has the entirety of Tape's body bound. Shit, let me go! Let me go! What do you want from me? Hobo-octopus? Hoboctopus? That's hilarious. Kind soul. Help, somebody! Let this be a lesson. This is what happens when you're being kind to people. No. The best thing I can offer is my thoughts and prayers. Stop screaming and give it a fight. I doubt anything can be done here. We know to stay away from the strangers. Screaming and give it a fight. Oh, I thought it was screaming and give it a fight, but oh well. How? I can't move my arms or legs. It's like I'm in a straitjacket. How is it so fucking strong? The hideous, foul-smelling, vertical maw draws closer and closer. Rows of fangs unclench, revealing dark void inside. Tape keeps screaming and screaming and screaming, his mind boiling with primal terror. He screams until one of the tentacles shoots at his mouth and wrestles its way into his throat. Oh god, what is this, alien? You leave the body. Well, the host is dead. Rip Tape. While on their own, I got tentacled, get killed by the Hoboctopus. Well, thank you for the welcome back. While on their own. Well, I can just continue? That's hilarious. No, I don't want Tape dead. That's really funny, though. Okay. We're going to do that again. Okay. So this is probably the same. Oh, wait. This doesn't make any sense. I can keep silent, wait out Tape's little amnesia rant, wait until Tape faces the mirror, wait until Tape meets the beggar. Oh, so you can go to certain things. Oh, that's fun. Yeah, I like what I did from there. So I guess the beggar. Oh, thank God it's a person. Kind soul, do you have some money for an old man in need? That's sick. That's what I was hoping I'd get options for. That's awesome. Let me check my pockets. Tape pats down his pockets, searching for money. Yeah, I have something here. Oh, it's 20. Wait, there's more. Oh, wait. It doesn't... Oh, shit. Hold on. So I don't get the items. I did get the insecure, so insecure. I did get the... I just don't have the money. That's interesting. Yep, got some coins. It's your lucky day, buddy. Tape makes the approach the beggar. I can stop right there. This creature is no human. Okay. That's sick. So interesting that the money wasn't a thing I did before, or didn't remember me doing that, but it like accounted for me getting it in some fashion. Hey, creature, no human. What's wrong with me? Sure, he smells. Sure, he doesn't look conventionally attractive, but that doesn't justify calling him names. No, not what I mean. Look how polite he is. He's just sitting there, not bothering anyone, mumbling to himself. Brother. Yes? Brother, come closer. The beggar's voice is so hoarse, it crackles like radio static. Okay, I admit it is odd. He creeps me out a little. A little. It's a monster, of course it creeps you out. You're on the right track. Tell me, what do you think of him? Is there anything you're not afraid of? Sure, what do you think of him? He seems pretty normal. Sorry, brain. I know I'm letting us both down, but I genuinely have no clue what I'm supposed to think of him. That's okay. But just trust the instinct of possible demon. Yeah, okay. He's a little, emphasis on the little, weird. But it's also a little, again, emphasis on a little, weird that he's begging here in an empty trailer park. Yeah, if you're begging, you wouldn't be begging at a place that's also not got a lot of means to give you. You'd be begging where you can, but like usually where there's people that are spending money, right? Like that would be your thought, is they have more money to spend. That's a good point, actually. But maybe it's one of those trust the process things. My gut says keep my guard up. Oh, vibrant imagination. But I've got no clue if this gut knows what it's doing. Friend, what's your name again? Kind soul. Such a sweet name. That's not his name. I don't think it understands what I'm saying. Maybe this creature is not intelligent enough to hold a conversation. I want to eat. It's intelligent enough to pretend to be human, though. There are only two reasons a species would pretend to be another: to survive or to hunt. It's probably doing both, hunting to survive. You know what I mean? Ah! What could that have been? It's like an item. Don't push your luck. Run before the tentacles show. Get it to talk. It might not seem chatty, but you should at least try. I want to know what this is. Maybe if I had looked through her stuff. But I'm wondering if that's the chest. Sure, let's talk and die. Should I? No, I definitely shouldn't. I don't want to do this. I don't even want to be here. And even if I did, how am I supposed to interrogate this creature if it doesn't understand me? What's your name again? Help me. It wheezes. Tape shakes his head. That's not your name. See? Nothing. Try more direct approach? You're right. Less talking, more doing. Go back. What would be a more direct approach? Go back where? The trailer? I guess let's see. Doing what? Run before the... Yeah, I don't have option locked, so... Don't push your luck, run away before tentacles have shown. Good thinking. If it really is some sort of monster, I don't want to stick around and find out. One step, then another. Tape slowly backs away. Kind soul. I wonder if it can't move easily, and that's why it's luring people in, because it's not a very mobile monster. What? Tape freezes, like a cartoon thief caught in a lantern's beam. Come closer. The voice drags over every vowel, screeching like a rusty brake, struggling to stop. I definitely didn't make that noise. No, I don't think I will. Kind soul. Oh, we get to see it farther away. You see its hands now. The hood slips off the creature, cascading like a bride's gown on her wedding night. What a descriptor. Tape gasps far more in horror than awe. Revealed beneath the hood is a toothy abomination, its tentacles spreading wide, its maw exhaling a stench so foul it gnaws into Tape's eyeballs. Oh, no, 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 no. I gotta get out of here. I'm out of here. Out of here. I'm getting out of this fucking town. Tape backs away from the terrible monster, further out of its reach. Then he breaks into a run. Past the gums trailer, down the empty road, anywhere, just away from the terrifying monster. I'm sorry. He bends over, gasping for air. I can't do this. I just can't. Deal with this shit yourselves. I'm leaving. I'm fucking leaving. Run away! Tape flees with the encounter from the hobo octopus. Okay. The apiary. I don't know if that can go differently. I'm wondering if I should go through Gum's stuff and see if I find something. But I don't know if it's from the first chapter of this one, you know? I'm gonna try one more time. Oh. Oh, never mind. I didn't think I'd be still going. Oh, shit. Thought that was the whole thing. Oh, I have a dictating word. He runs and runs and runs until he lands in the middle of God knows where, bent over, breathless and drenched in sweat under his coat. For fuck's sake, I should have listened to Gum. Probably. While on their own. Need to keep notes on what my hosts do when I'm not around. Gum survives this one without me. Oh. The beggar appearance is only a disguise. What hides behind it is a man-eater monster with tentacles, lots of tentacles. Slot 1. Due to his kind nature, Tape is eager to respond to the beggar's pleas, coming into close contact with him, with unfortunate results. He must be actively discouraged from approaching the beggar. Time slot 2, or 1 as well. Prompting Tape to run away might be the best course of action. The creature does not attempt to chase him. Okay. I was gonna also go back and be Gum, though. Interesting. Tape shields his face with his hands, his breathing seeping through in a stifled rhythm. Shit. Are you okay? What are you planning to do? Look around. What do you see? Get out of here faster. Are you okay? No, what kind of question is that? Tape lets out a harsh, disbelieving snort. There's a goddamn monster by the trailer with teeth. Wanted to devour me. And worse, it was pretending to be a human. Do you know what that means? It means anything can pretend to be human. Anything. How do I know the next person I meet isn't going to turn into a giant flying fuck spider or something? He closes his eyes, his voice barely audible. He mutters, "At this rate, I won't even make it to the afternoon." What are you planning to do? Gum said that the problem was here, in the town. It means if I get out, I might survive. So what's the plan? Find a way out of here? The rest, I'll figure it out later. Ideally, I'm gonna skip the town, find a road, maybe hitch a ride to the nearest city. But that's if the universe doesn't suplex me into the ditch. If plan A fails, then I could run into the woods, fight off squirrels for scraps, and make myself a home in a hollow tree. Still beats being eaten by an eldritch hobo. Look around, what do you see? Tape forces himself upright. He's been running so hard that even breathing hurts now. The cold morning air rushes into his lungs, sharp and biting. He winces. I'm definitely on the outskirts of town. The place seems to be on the edge of an apiary. I've never heard of that. Is that what bees? Because I see a lot of bee houses, bee hives. With a vast forest looming just beyond. Tape peers ahead, but about 15 feet away, the woodland meets into a medley of blurry pine trees and thick haze. What is shimmering right there? It looks like some kind of screen. Oh, the wall. Bee farm? Got it. Flying fuck spider as a stripping name? Choices. Thank you, guys. Place for bees. The screen barrier rises from the ground like a transparent wall, sealing the town like glass over an insect. It's nearly invisible. Only the shifting, iridescent streaks, like an oil puddle catching the light, give away its presence. Might be an optical illusion. Tape steps closer to the tree line and to the glimmering wall stretching up into the sky.
What the hell is this? There's no way this is natural. It's huge. Why is it here? To stop me from leaving? Or to prevent something from getting in? Tentatively, he approaches the transparent wall. Okay, let's give it a closer look. Throw a rock at it, test its solidity. Reach out and touch it, probably not a good idea. There's only one way to understand what it is. Lick it. Or don't come any closer and don't touch it. I would say throw a rock. See what it does. Tape approaches, freezing just one step away from the wall. Huh. It has the fragile, delicate sheen of glass. Maybe I can break it? I'm not having any hope the rock does anything. I just want to make sure it's not like it obliterates or explodes, you know? He steps back, bending down to grab a rock. It's rough, weathered, but comfortably heavy. He shifts his grip, squints at the barrier, and takes aim. All right, let's see what you're made of. With a sharp flick of his wrist, he hurls the rock straight at the wall, and suddenly winces as his shoulder throbs dull and tight, like it's just been hit. The rock flies true until, with a weird clank, it ricochets off the barrier at the exact angle it came from. Yeah, that's fair. Straight back at Tape. Ouch! Tape jerks aside just in time to avoid a direct hit to the forehead. Instead, the rock clips his shoulder before landing with a rustle in the nearest bush. It hit me before it hit me. That's strange. Oh, interesting. Entry gained, skipping the town. There's a transparent screen surrounding red hives. A barrier. Evidently, it's quite firm. Okay. You must avenge yourself. Let's ram this wall with a car. No. Keep silent. We should not do that. Reach out and touch it. I don't think that's a good idea. Lick it. Lick it is really funny. I would say don't come any closer and don't touch it. You're right, brain. I'd better not. Reasonably cautious. I don't like getting hurt, and I'm not a fan of danger or awkward situations either. If something feels off, I try to steer clear. Simple as that. Well, that would have been helpful before the demon killed me, but for all I know, the screen is electrified or poisonous, or poisoned or worse. Something streaks through the air, a bird, just before it slams into the barrier with a sickening thud. The impact is brutal. A cluster of bloody feathers bursts above Tape's head. That's exactly what I was afraid of. Tape barely has time to register what just happened before instincts kick in. He promptly jumps aside. The barrier, once invisible, is now unmistakably marked. A large blood stain spreads out on its surface like a red light on a traffic signal. Oh my fucking god. It's a trap. I'm trapped. No way in, no way out. Fuck. Fuck. I just had part of one of my front teeth chip at the corner. Kotana, you and your teeth. Oh no. I'm so sorry. That sucks so bad. I hope you're able to get it fixed soon, but that sucks. I'm so sorry. It takes a solid minute of controlled, steady breathing before Tape manages to stop his body from shaking. Well, setting panic aside, what can I do? I can't go back to the trailer. That thing might still be there. And if we cross paths again... I'm wondering if I had picked Gum if he would have died because I didn't do the first time as him. That thing might still be there, and if we cross paths again, I'm not sure I'll be able to get away a second time. Guess I'll go down to the apiary. I hope there's someone there who can help. Tape carefully makes his way down the slope, the dew slicking grass making his every step uncertain. He tries to focus on not slipping, but his eyes keep darting around, searching for... what? The apiary looks like it's seen better times. Why do I hear breathing? Its wooden structures are aged and weathered, covered in layers of old paint worn thin by the years, shabby blue, cracked red, time-eaten yellow. The air vibrates. The buzzing is relentless. I just had a... Deathmark just had bees. I don't need more bees. The buzzing is relentless. It hums through the ground, through Tape's ribs,
through his skull. It's an unwelcome sound, unconcerned that his body is already occupied. The source is clear, a row of bee houses ahead. No way regular bees make this much noise. I mean, they could, if there's a lot of them. Tape hunkers down next to a bee house, examining it more closely. Why would you do that without protective? There's a reason why they wear beekeeper outfits, like the uniform. Nicolas Cage is shuddering. Call tomorrow and get a wait list. Oh, all the fingers crossed for you, Cortana, that it's super quick. Yep. Suddenly the buzzing gets even louder, angrier, almost like a stray cat hisses at a stranger to chase him off. I'm sorry for the intrusion, Tape mutters, each word slower than the last, realizing mid-sentence how ridiculous he sounds. I'm being paranoid. Bees don't react to people approaching them. They don't care about me. Wait, or do they? He leans in, tilting his head toward the beehive. Why would you? Okay, but they are still territorial. Like, as long as you don't fuck with them too much. Less than a second later, the buzzing ceases altogether. Huh. Are you still here, guys? All around him, there's a steady hum of bees, but this particular bee house has gone quiet. If I didn't know any better, I would think you're hiding from me. Or from whatever's next to you. What is this music? Silence. Is this normal behavior for bees? Show them you don't mean any harm. Tell them wasps are cooler and kick the bee house? Let's run a few tests. Do they really react to your presence? No. I don't think any of these are good ideas. I think we should leave them alone. Why are we antagonizing the bees? Like, why are we doing anything to the bees? I think I must keep silent. What are you gonna do? Whatever. I need to find a local employee and tell them and let them know about that creature in the trailer park. A shed stand. I'm not going that way. Oh, I guess I'm going that way. A shed stands nearby, its door left just slightly ajar. A quiet invitation or a warning. Say hello loudly, peek into the shed. Just stand there awkward. Peek into the shed, I guess. Tape leans forward, one hand brushing the shed's warped wooden wall. I don't want to let something know I'm here if it doesn't already. It's dark inside, the kind of dark that feels older than the place itself. Musty, dense, unmoving. He squints. Shapes blur together. Mind your steps. The soil has memory. The voice is low, almost woven into the dark itself, but not hostile. Not exactly welcoming either. Oh, I wasn't planning on causing trouble, but sure. Message received. Sorry, I got planned encounter. Don't let the beekeeper catch you off guard. Catch him off guard? Oh shit, he's in an outfit. Well, sick. Sorry if I'm interrupting anything. I'm just a bit lost. So much is happening around here. I hope you don't live in the trailer park nearby. I saw something. You probably won't believe it, but there's some dangerous creature out there. I don't want to sound like I'm losing my mind, but it's better not to go there. Could you maybe call the cops to check it out? Nope. The fact that he hasn't responded to anything you said. I played Deathmark. Run! Do you like my bees, boy? Sure I do, but think carefully. Tape gives the beekeeper and his companions another more attentive look. There's plenty to see. The bees are perched on the man like parrots, obedient and just as enormous. With slow, weighty intent, the beekeeper lowers himself onto the flipped beehive, the wood groaning faintly beneath him. Did he flicker in and out of existence, or was that my monitor shaking? Might have been my... Zoom, 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 zoom. Each of his movements feels like punctuation, as if he's bracing himself to begin a story he knows will take a long time to tell. So, bees are cool. I don't know, do I like his bees? Bees are sick. I love bees. Not wasps or hornets. Honeybees, bees, but great. They're cute. Of course you like them. They're creepy. But you'd better lie and say they're fine for your own safety. They're ugly and you're a lookist. Tell them everything you think about them. What the fuck? Of course you like them. They're cute. I do like bees. I like bee aesthetic. Like, what the hell? Hydrate. I can do that. In fact, I do. Very beautiful bees indeed. I like this one. Such a beautiful girl. Who's a good girl? He pauses. They're worker bees, right? I don't want to misgender them. You cannot misgender red bees. I've never heard of a red bee. I don't like that though. Lookism, discrimination or prejudice based on a person's physical appearance. Okay. I mean, that's what I guess I could assume, but the world's biggest bee fan, break into a verse of bee. You cannot misgender red bees. They are not confined within the bounds of human language. Love that for them. Tape nods impressed. So wise of them. I'm kind of jealous. I wish I wasn't confined within anything either. Tape! Thank you! Sick. Bees. The bees seem to acknowledge his response, not with joy, not quite with approval, but with something that feels like quite knowing amusement. Quiet knowing amusement. Okay, Tape might have dysphoria. As if to say, ah, you poor adorable wingless creature. You know, that's fair. A bee can look down on me. To be fair, I'm impressed and even kind of impressed. Oh, I'm sorry. To be fair, I'm surprised and even kind of impressed. It's my first time seeing bees as large as yours. They've slept, cloaked in what they used to be. But by dawn, they have been reborn into their true nature. He is being very respectful. I think I just have to be very smart on talking with him because I'm thinking he's a demon, but maybe not a demon that's like trying to survive like the one in the trailer park. This one might just be vibing. I don't know. Start monologuing the bee movie at them? Agender Tape? Hey, I'll take it. Uh-huh. He's not right in the head. Is there a normal person in this town? Maybe don't think that. Maybe he can hear your thoughts. Maybe the beekeeper outfit is just full of bees. It's all oops, all bees. The bees have gained sentience. That'd be actually also okay. Oh, Cortana, good luck. I'm really digging the song. It's so funny. Red bees were native to red hives, boy. Oh, until they disappeared almost 70 years ago. Entry gained about red bees. Apparently, oh, you're so cute. The town is famous for its apiaries. Apparently, bees play a significant role in the history of red hives. That would make sense. Something changed in red hives overnight, and now the red bees are back. And then they came back. That's so cool. Evolution works in mysterious ways. Seems like our conversation is not going very well. Wait. The monster in the trailer park, Tape blurts out. I saw it with my own eyes. It's real, I swear. After a short pause, the beekeeper finally speaks. Yes. Tape blinks. Yes? Mortals have no power over what sleeps and what wakes. Wait, are you telling me you're aware of the monster roaming around town, but not particularly keen on doing something about it? Tape, I'm gonna need you to be more observant than this. People can die. All things die, boy. Death is neither cruel nor kind. It is only inevitable. Tape glares at the beekeeper, feeling his guts simmering with frustration. Of all people he could have met, he got the one speaking like a wise mystical tree. Okay, sure, whatever, you're right. May I ask you a few questions? I know your time is most precious, but I really need your help. It's about me and, well, my amnesia. We possess ears to attend to your inquiry and mouths to reply unto you. But before we do, they are saying we. But before we do, we have a request for you. Promise to fulfill it, and you shall receive your answer. Depends on the request. Request? I would rather know what you want first. Option locked! I want to know what first. I don't see the soundtrack on Spotify or anything, but it can be bought on Steam for $6.66. That's hilarious. $6.66. Love that. I'm not saying no, but I want to know what it is. Can't agree before you find out what he wants. I'm willing to help, but before we dive in, I need to know what this is all about. What's your request? Is that the question you wanted to ask me, boy? What? No, it's not. Do you agree to my conditions? You have to choose. I can't agree until I know what you want me to do. Is that your answer? A refusal? Tape scratches his head, feeling exasperated. The request is something like feed his bees. I bet. With my body. Like, become a hive. Become Deathmark. Like, you know, that's what it's gonna be. Bee vibing. That's what it's gonna be. But I guess we'll have a new option if we do that. So YOLO? Agree, I need answers. Yeah, let's see what it is. We can always reload in a weird way. The answer is, fine, I'll help, but only if it's legal. I'm not a criminal and have no desire to become one. Ask your question, boy. There's so much I need to know. It's not only about me and my memory condition. Come on, Tape. Choose wisely. So, I can only ask one question. Ask if he knows you. I'm gonna guess he has no idea who I am. Ask about the town. That could help, but I don't think I think asking about last night might be the most interesting. Because he said that, the red bees just came back today? Like, last night they went through something. Last night I was possessed. Like, something had to have happened last night. So he may know more about what happened last night than anything else. Or that might be the most helpful information. Fuck it. Ask about last night. You said the bees had changed overnight. What else happened last night? This town has long been harvesting its pain, and last night the tree of despair finally opened its petals. That's what happened. I'm really sorry to hear that. How have you been handling it? What about bees? They may be really sensitive to distress. Oh, the bees are not frightened. They are determined. Countless generations, they have been waiting for this moment. Blood calls to blood, that's why they're red bees. Time to fight. Time to thrust stingers into the unfaithful. The unfaithful who made the tree of despair, right? Or some other unfaithful? Sorry, this lore is a bit too convoluted. Whom the bees are gonna fight against? They don't fight against, but for their sanctuary, their home, their hive. Wouldn't you fight for yours, boy? You're a coward. You would run away. You're braver than you think. You would defend your home. Oh, this is Tape. You're braver than you think. You would defend your home, your loved ones, and yourself. When the moment demands it, you'll find the courage within you. You're braver than you think. I'm far from calling myself a courageous person, but if the push comes to shove, I think I'll stand my ground. You think you will? I will. Whoever they are, wherever this home is. A bee lands on the beekeeper's hat, making him freeze for a moment. They say it's nearer than you imagine, yet you're farther from it than you realize. Hi. Did the bees tell you that? So sweet of them to drop a clue about my home like this. Nearer than you imagine, yet farther from it than you realize. Can you ask them to be more specific, please? No. Oh, come on, man. This is important to me. They said what they said. Now it's your end of the deal. The man reaches behind him and produces a bulbous glass jar. Oh. You will deliver some bees to the town, boy. Deliver some bees. Right. Deliver where exactly? What for? Some among the swarm aspire to leave the hive. They long to be pathfinders, preachers, bearers of the red light. Take them to the town so that they may fulfill their highest purpose, and in doing so, save Red Hives from its inevitable demise. Oh, yeah. Inevitable demise sounds bad. Tape reaches to take the jar, but stops himself, hand hovering inches away. You can't refuse. We agreed.
Oh, look at them.
The bees inside, jar of bees, are perfectly still, as if frozen in time, their tiny bodies poised, watchful. Quiescent? But not dormant. No, they look composed, prepared, waiting. I'm not crazy about the idea of carrying a jar of bees on me. I kind of already agreed, didn't I? I honestly was not expecting it to be that. I thought I was dying, so I guess I'm committed to this, and I don't have a choice. I kind of already agreed, didn't I? It would be really awkward to say no. Ugh, how do I always end up in these situations? You struck a deal, Tape. You got what you wanted, now scam this loser. No, you struck a deal. Deal, Schmeal. Right, all right, friend. I'll take this jar to the town. Then all matters are settled. Take it and hold it as tightly as you hold on to your life, boy. Do so, and you'll be gracefully showered with gifts. I got a jar of bees. Oh, that's nice. I love gifts. What kind are we talking about? When the time comes, you shall be pardoned. I mean, it doesn't hurt to have bee friends. However, I am worried that releasing the bees in the town is going to cause Gum and her friends to die, and I will be standing there like, well, this is awkward. I see. Sounds very generous. Pardoned from... The clock shall chime, and red hives shall be besieged by cleansing... That jump scared me. Hello? Oh, hi. I have a jar of bees. I guess I'm bringing them to the center of town and letting them loose there. Why is everything I'm playing with bees right now? Just as I asked the other beekeeper what you would say if I asked you which door to go through. What would he say? Or something like that. I struggle to remember the classic solution to one tells truth, one lies puzzle. But that's not what's happening here. We just made a deal. We literally just made a deal with a devil or bee. Honestly, it is probably like thousands of bees in a suit is what's happening here. They're saying we. They're already hive-minded. Probably just a bunch of bees. Jar of bees? That's not what I remember that Alice in Chains episode being titled. EP? Wait, EP, not episode. Yeah. I can't wait to show River the song after stream. When Apocalypse isn't your first choice, Bee-pocalypse is always an option. EP? Wait, what about EP? Alright. Clock shall chime, and red hives shall be besieged by a cleansing deluge of bee stings. Filth shall be eradicated. See, that's my concern. What do we consider filth? Because if this helps save everything by, like, it's killing demons, sure. I'm guessing that's not what this is doing, though, and making it maybe for all demons? I don't know. I guess, worst case, we reload, I guess. I got something. No, I didn't. Oh, I got the jar. Yeah. It's a jar of bees. Okay. Red bees. Time slot 2. Beekeeper hands Tape a honey jar with live bees inside and asks him to bring it into the town. He doesn't say why, nor does he specify where exactly they must be delivered. They just said town. Also, why can't they go to the town themselves is the other question. If Alice is EP, they should maybe get out of the chains. Chains sound uncomfy. Oh my fucking god. Tape pinches the bridge of his nose, feeling like he's about to have another panic attack. He lowers his gaze. The bees remain motionless, but it feels like the jar itself vibrating in his grip, alive with anticipation. Man, listen, I'm not taking part in a violent massacre carried out by oversized bees. The beekeeper's voice rings. You will not break your word, boy. There's a moment of tense silence before the man turns away, as if he's lost interest in the conversation. He stands up and strides toward the far end of the apiary, returning to his beekeeping duties. Tape stares at the jar in his hand. The jar stares back at him. Shit. The beekeeper smokes the houses to calm the bees, humming a gentle tune. Is that what you do? I mean, I know we had night-night juice and Deathmark, but that was to knock him the fuck out. Hush now, my darling. Hush, little one. The flowers are empty. The bidding is done. Tape watches the man bend down and carefully lift the lid of the hive. The bees, instead of swarming in agitation, remain placid, some barely stirring, others sluggishly shifting in place. Tape keeps watching, his brow furrowed. Whatever's in that smoker, it works. The bees are calm, docile, subdued. How interesting. I got clue red bees again. I wouldn't mind a tool like that for myself. We might need it, to be honest. Beekeeper uses a special tool, a bee smoker, to calm his bees. Quite a useful tool to have. Okay. You need that bee smoker. Leave. This place has nothing else to offer you. Examine the jar. You need to understand what kind of mess you've landed in. Sure. Examine the jar. To be honest, everything is clear as day. This is some kind of stupid occult demonic business that I've got myself into because I can't say no to people. This will be a lesson. Raising the jar to his eyes, Tape inspects it with a mix of curiosity and unease. I can convince him to put it down and leave it here. I say inspect, but don't open it. God, what do you expect me to find, brain? Looks like an ordinary jar. Tape brings the jar to his face. Don't look at me like that, guys. I said I'd help you. Yes, you have some shady plans. Yes, I wouldn't want to be involved in them, but I'm not breaking my word. Perhaps he's overthinking it, but the way the bees shake their antennae almost looks mocking. Of course, no bee is capable of such an intricate motion, but if they were, then they would pull Tape into the mesmerizing glow of honeycomb fractals, their golden patterns expanding across billions of light years in every direction. His mind would be overwhelmed by visions of the flawless bee dance, each movement precise, sacred. And all the while, the gaze of the bee god would pierce through him, its honey-colored pupil locking him in place. What the hell? Bees keep wagging their antennas. Whatever emotions they may be able to feel, it will remain their secret. This jar is a bit weird, isn't it? Or is it just me? Not sure. Yeah, must be heat stroke talking. I mean, I want to have the bee smoker too. I want to fulfill, but I feel like if I need to trust, if I need to make sure I protect someone, having a backup is good. Smoke makes them sleepy and you can take care of their houses. Okay. It's drugs IRL or just something to smoke itself? Smoke is to help keep them chill when you interact with their hives. Okay. What is he going to do? You need that bee smoker. What, are we going to knock him out and take it? I agree it might be useful, but how can I lay my hands on it? You know what you should do? Steal this thing. How? I can't. Or you can't unless you want the bees to turn you into a walking pincushion. Ask the bees if you can borrow it. Honestly, yeah. Ask the bees if I can borrow it. Ask the bees, not the beekeeper. I think he would listen to the bees. Striking up a casual conversation with a swarm of insects? Is that my plan? Quick learner. Sorry, I have a glare on my monitor. Because of course it is. The beekeeper is clearly not the one making the calls. I can deny it all I want, but deep down I know it's true. Tape stays crouched and still for a few minutes, doing his best to blend in. The beekeeper continues his little song, and soon enough Tape realizes, to his own horror, that he's humming along. I mean, I was already doing that. That is true. Quick learner. One thing I figured out about myself, I learn fast. Maybe it's thanks to a good memory. Or maybe not. Either way, it's good news.
Okay. Red bees. It seems like the bees in the local apiary are sapient. They're smart, dangerously smart. Okay. Finally, as the man reaches probably the 100th verse, he sets the smoker down on the step of the shed and slips inside the door, closing it behind him. It's up to you. Want to walk today and tomorrow, or just tomorrow and take a break today? Okay. I guess that's my cue. I didn't officially ask. Be diplomatic. Pretend you're their ally. Sacrifice your soul if needed. Offer them a collaboration, or tell them you need the smoker to stop their potential invasion. I don't want to pretend I'm their ally. I want to know what the collaboration means. Slightly disappointing to me that there has been no option to eat the bees from the jar. Fender. What's the collaboration? What collaboration? They're fucking bees. The buzzing surrounding him takes on a sharper edge, no longer just ambient noise, but something more pointed. The bees are watching, judging. Wait, all right. May I propose a deal to you? A pause. The bees don't exactly respond, but the buzzing doesn't worsen either, which Tape chooses to take as a good sign. I didn't think I would get this far. Tape forces himself to continue. You let me borrow the smoker, and in exchange, I'm gonna... He hesitates, then presses forward. Promote your honey. What the fuck did I just say? Improv kid! I'm great at it, apparently. Think about it. Every time I use this thing, I make sure people know where it came from. Free advertising. Word of mouth. Silence! Then a single bee twitches its antenna. Is that interest? Is that mockery? Tape clears his throat, shifting tactics. If that doesn't work for you, I can workshop a few different options. Maybe a jingle, a slogan. The buzzing flickers, no longer aggressive, but still unreadable. Tape straightens his coat. So what do you say? Collaboration? The buzzing envelopes him like a dense fog, alert but monotonous, unfriendly yet tranquil. Tape stays still, waiting, just in case there's some kind of last-minute objection, a sudden change in the bee's demeanor that screams absolutely not thief. But no such protests come. He exhales slowly. Is it yes? Is it no? He glances at the smoker. Guess I'll have to find out. His fingers tighten around the handle. He hesitates for a half second, but the beekeeper is still lost in whatever cryptic rituals he's conducting inside the shed. Tape yanks the bee smoker and ducks behind one of the bee houses. Not the best cover, but it'll do for now. I now have a bee smoker. So that's probably a good defense in case releasing the bees is a big issue. He presses himself against the wood, listening. No angry buzzing, no alarmed swarms bursting into the air. The shed door remains unmoved. Good. He swallows and inches away from the hive, stepping lightly, shifting from one bee house to the next. When he's close enough, he takes a breath, then bolts for the nearest tree. He presses his back against the trunk, gripping the smoker tightly. Thanks, guys, he whispered loud enough for the bees to hear him. I won't forget our conversation. The withered grass rustles beneath his feet, and he walks his gaze... As he walks, he drifts... his gaze drifts toward the horizon, the barrier. Even from here, he can see its faint shimmer, the way the light catches and bends unnaturally across its surface. No way out, no escape. That leaves only one direction, inward. Entry gained to clue while on their own. Gum survives this one without me. Gum survives this one without me. Okay. I also have now a bee smoker. This device is used in beekeeping to calm honeybees. And I got improv kid, right? Improv kid. Improvisation seems like a very fun activity. I enjoy making things up. No, I do not. I'm very bad at it. We did it. We went through 1 and 2. I just want to know what the fuck Gum's been doing. Town Square and Shallow Park.
But I guess we don't need to. We could continue without it, but yo, sick. And 3, the church and Mercadito. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Chat. We survived. I'm grateful we have the smoker. I'm obviously going to fulfill what they say. I think if we go back on it, we're going to get attacked by bees. I think it's a bad thing to make this deal but not commit to it. I think those bees are a little scary, so we don't want to anger them. However, the smoker is at least to defend against, like, to protect people we care about. Hopefully, fingers crossed. We probably could have just avoided that altogether and we wouldn't have bees. The bees might also help, though, against a situation with bad people. I don't know. Like, so it'll be interesting to see how that plays out. But we got lots farther. I don't know what the demo did from here. I don't know if you could have done this situation or if it was a different thing altogether. I have no clue. He should collect them up. And if his gays are wandering, yeah, collect your gays. Oh, bye, Kotana. I'm so sorry I didn't see that till now, but take care of yourself. I hope you get an appointment soon. I will be sending you all of the good luck and energy for that. All the hugs to you. But yeah, confused buzzing intensifies. Be diplomatic. I see what they did there. God damn it. You're probably right. But yeah, that's where we got. And we got a lot of clues. That's good. I don't know what we do from here. If I go back. Oh, it brings me here. Oh. I know it said closed door, but... Interesting. Okay. So yeah. I'm not sure when we'll do the next part, but I do want to commit to this. You guys seem to enjoy it. I mean, I assume. I think you guys are. I don't know. But I am curious as to how it plays out myself. I want to know the story. Obviously, I'll probably miss a lot of details because I'm not going and doing every single option you can. But it is interesting seeing how what I decide has impacted them. I have 10 out of 20 traits. I wonder if you can't get certain traits if you get other traits. Like, I got people pleaser, so that means I won't get, like, pissing off people. I don't know. I'm not sure, though. I really do want to play Gum for those areas and see what she's been up to. So we could, the next time we play, start as Gum. I just don't know if that will get Tape killed because we play as Gum instead of Tape for the first one. And then I have to do Tape all over again. You know what I mean? I'm not sure how that works. Or because Tape has survived, I can now do Gum. I don't know. We'll see. But I will hydrate. It's the last of my water. But that's fine. Hell yeah. So, I hit exit. Oh, there we go. I guess, okay, I want to make sure I was out. All right. I can't save? If you quit now, your current progress will, in this time slot, will be lost. Last auto save, 3. Okay, so that's where I am. So, that works for me. Oh, hence the bees. Yeah, that makes sense. I wonder if episode 1's just that first, like this whole thing, and then once we're done with it, we're done. I'm not sure though. I have no idea, but thank you guys so much for hanging out with me and spending today with me. This was really cool. And thank you again to the devs for the key. This game is sick and I really like what they did with it. It's awesome. Thank you.